Good evening, Wednesday night. How we doing? We doing good? Right on.
We're
Um,
doing
we are
fine.
missing. We're missing Corby. Um,
To
she
be
the
here.
only one we're missing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're missing Corby.
Sure.
Um, she's doing the school thing. Um,
Cool thing.
getting
She'll
educated.
be in just a little bit.
Yeah, it'd just be a few more minutes and she'll be here. She'll be joining us.
She getting her
Um,
learning. She getting her learning on.
so this isn't the actual Wednesday night crew. This is the March Madness Wednesday night crew so far.
Yeah.
Minus the Corby. Um, but yeah, March Madness has been madness. It really has. Um, so as I take another bite of this delicious meal, why don't you kids introduce yourselves and go around the horn and maybe talk about what happened last week with the madness and yeah, do the
So,
things, please.
awesome.
You
Well,
can,
so last week we
don't
finished
all
the
of you
dragon.
talk at once.
I'll start the introductions. I'm Aqua. You can find me anywhere. I play Runa, the half elf barbarian. I'm originally on Wednesday nights, so this is my home session. So you can find me everywhere at either Aqua Sorrows, or Runa Far Hollow. On all of the things. So yeah, I'll pass it that way.
That way doesn't help.
Yeah, on your
Um,
way,
Who's
mine
that
is
way?
steady.
Sorry, I'll go to Farryn.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Erica. I play Farryn. She is a Gloomstalker Ranger. Soon to be. I only have one level in Rogue right now, but eventually we'll have more levels in Rogue, so she'll be a Gloomstalker Ranger Assassin Rogue multi-class. She's really good with her bow. Not as great with people, but that's okay because we love her for being endearing anyway. You can find me everywhere on social at RPGs for Kids. My job outside of my day job is running D&D groups for anyone from like elementary school through high school. So that is my usual thing, and that's what I talk about on the internet.
Hey, will you not to cut the other three off, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff lately on TikTok from you about that. Will you talk about it a little bit more while we stall for me to eat dinner?
Sure,
Absolutely. Let's go.
absolutely. So I started DMing for kids like officially in a like paid capacity almost exactly a year ago, in an unpaid capacity like 2 or 3 years ago. And so most of my D&D groups are through a speech pathologist office in the town that I live in. And so I help neurodivergent kids, usually on the ADHD or autism spectrum, with social skills and like friendship development and like language skills. And so we play D&D in a way that is like educational and helps them feel like when you're role playing a character, you feel a little bit less vulnerable than like trying to build friendships yourself. And so that is how we use D&D in like a speech capacity and like a kind of therapeutic gaming. And so my enrollments are open for my middle and high school groups for the spring and summer. So if you're interested, you can shoot me a DM on TikTok at RPGs for Kids, and I'll send you the link if you're interested. Yeah, that is how it works.
Thank you, Erica.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Sounds amazing. You should be really proud of yourself.
Yeah.
thanks. It's really fun.
Yeah, that definitely I can see where D&D could be very useful for kids that are very kind of socially pulled back, and it's a way for them to express themselves and get into a different persona to carry that. That's amazing.
Yeah, and
That
like
is beautiful.
and just to find like other nerdy friends that like you can have this like instant shared hobby with and like use it to build a connection rather than like sitting there and staring at each other trying to figure out where to begin with something.
Be like,
So it's
yeah, I
been
like
really cool.
blocks. Yeah, I
Speaking
get
of
it.
nerdy friends, hey Carl, why don't you go?
All right. So, I'm Carl. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays hanging here with Seti and the group. Today's what? Today's Wednesday. So today I'm playing my Sunday character. So I'm playing Tobias. Um, and he is a human artificer extraordinaire. On normally I play Corveus on Wednesdays, and he's a whole barrel of laughs and multiple personality disorders. But outside of that, I'm on TikTok and stuff. Carl or Carl64, everything. So, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
And I just woke up from a nap, so my brain just like skipped a spot.
It's melting.
Yeah, still waiting for it to boot up.
John.
All right. I'm John Riggins, Artigo by Artist John 1982 on all my socials. Tonight I will be playing Koga, who is the basically the really dumb himbo of the group, and I'm a barbarian monk, werewolf, half elf, wood elf. So I know it's a big mouthful, but that's who I'm playing.
That makes me sad.
And how about you, Nene?
I am Renee. I am originally from Monday Night. Please catch us there next week. We're going to have a lot of fun. We always do. I play Helena. She is a pretty much custom build by Seti and I for a... Well, how would we describe that? A shifter wizard?
She is the very first shifter ever born in Barovia.
Mm-hmm. And she's been a very fun character to play. I absolutely love her. If you want to find me at Cupid's Broken Arrow 69. And if you don't get that joke, you are not old enough to follow me.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Um.
But I do a lot of content on like Harry Potter and stuff like that because I'm a nerd and that's my thing.
I'm DM Seti. I'm almost done with dinner. It's been a crazy, wild day.
You want me to do the recap?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
All right. I am in the middle of D&D and I just started doing recap. Go away. That is husband.
Yeah, go
Hi,
away.
husband.
Figure out what you want to do for dinner and then come talk to me.
Wow.
Oh, there's a Corby.
Corbin.
Yo. Go for it. Thank you. Corby, do you want to do your introductions before I do the recap?
What do you mean?
Just your regular, like, who you are, where you can be found, and who you're playing tonight.
Sure. Hi, I'm Corbin. I play Lorelai Dawnfall. She's a human artificer with 1 level in wizard. She's kind of like the mom and leader of her party, and normally she plays on Tuesday nights, but we're here on Wednesday because of March Madness. It's been a great time.
Awesome. All right.
Okay, Aqua.
Now you want me to do the recap? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, last session, or last week, the 6 of us woke up in the wrong Barovia. We all woke up in the mist, discovering that we were we had been pulled from our normal realms of Barovia and found ourselves in the woods. Face to face with the devil himself, our vampire lord that most of us despise, who gave us a task to perform. There was a portal that had opened in this realm that was letting in the avatar of the archangel, the wrong way. Archdevil, Baphamut, yeah. I had a momentary.
It's okay. It's the only sentence I have in here. I was writing down
Um,
Baphamut, and I was so confused why it was an archdevil until after the stream when I realized that it
Oh,
was not how
no.
I was hearing it.
You
I
thought it
was
was
like, I was
Bahamut.
pretty sure that was like
Yeah,
a good
they're so
gold dragon.
similar. Yeah. So he requested that we do this task for him to get rid of he gave us a candle that essentially had a delay timer dispel magic on it that was very high level that we were instructed to light and chuck into the portal as soon as we got to it. We did so after traveling through this gravity changing maze that had us going all over the place. We fought minotaurs and ogres and managed to get our way to the center of the maze to chuck the dispel magic bomb into the portal. And then Runa very reluctantly said, "All right, you bastard. We did your task. Now get us the fuck out." Because we had another 6 or so enemies that were coming down on us, and we wanted to get the fuck out. So, we are currently in the woods again, where the portal was. There were several magical items that were left after the dispel magic bomb went off and the portal was closed. And so we were all kind of standing around where the portal was, going over the magical items that we now have, and chatting amongst ourselves. So that's where we're at.
Yes, that is exactly where you are. So, full disclosure here to you 5. There's 6 of
Okay.
you. I can't count. Full disclosure to all 6 of you. It's been a rough day. That's part of the full disclosure. I had planned on working on some stuff to get stuff ready for you. But because it was a crazy day, I didn't get to do all that. So I'm just, my cards on the table. I'm going to be winging tonight. Okay? Completely and totally winging tonight. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you in the back.
Does that mean I can ask the Artificers for help finally?
There's definitely going to be room for that. Yes.
Yes!
I would love some more, please.
Listen, I am so excited about this.
So, you all 6 do know that you have not been whisked away yet. You have not been sent back to your Barovia. You know that. You can feel that. Runa and Koga, you know this is not your Barovia either. Okay? It feels closer to your Barovia, but you know it's not your Barovia. Mainly because the hill that you guys are up on, you don't see smoke from the area when you look that direction.
There should be smoke.
You think that's Vallaki way there in the distance.
Way in the distance? Yeah.
It's not smoky. Not like the way you would expect smoky to be.
It's general chimney smoke, not
Yes.
war.
We burned it down, smoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to
more
say, y'all
smoke.
might be in my Barovia if there's a lot of smoke. I'm not gonna lie.
One or the other. I mean, Monday and Wednesday both has a very smoky Vallaki. Oh,
Really?
Thank you very much.
What's going on? We fucked up. Majorly.
I burnt down half the town.
And you guys are going to be able to start discussing that. Right? Yeah. But the other thing I want to spend this session doing is, you all get to level up to 7th level.
You're kidding.
What?
We just hit 6.
Figure out what I want to do.
I know you just hit 6th, but Sunday night was 7th level, and I tried to get everyone as close to 7 as possible so that I could bump everyone to 7 during March Madness.
Okay.
Wait, so I'm level 7 now, even though I was level 5?
Yes.
You were level 5?
Girl, that's a big jump.
She missed
Dang,
the announcement last week that that all of Monday became 6th.
Oh yeah.
Because
Got
your
it.
internet
Oh,
was
internet
down,
was
you missed
right.
that announcement. So Yeah, last week
fair.
you guys
You
became
could've just
sixth.
let
This
me
week you became
believe.
seventh.
You guys, you could have just let me believe in my heart that I skipped 2 levels, okay? You could have just let me believe that in my heart.
Steady.
You get to skip 2 levels.
Okay, that's exciting.
You're seventh.
Oh, huh.
But as you guys
little
are
cunning
updating, as you're upgrading your characters, I want you guys discussing things. I want you guys, because Helena, you've you know a thing or two because you've seen thing or two because you've done some traveling of your own. You know, and Mr. Tobias, you've traveled a little bit yourself. You know some things. You know, actually, other than traveling into this realm for the first time, you know, Runa and Farryn are probably the 2 least experienced travelers when it comes to this group.
Yep.
Farryn
that makes
being the least experienced, but you know, I want you all to discuss some things. You know, Lorelai, I want you to give me an insight right now.
Okay, that's
And
fair. I was about to say,
Farryn,
out of
I
everyone
want
here,
you to give me an
for this
insight right
time.
now. Lorelai, you are fully human, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So that's a nat 20.
Nice.
I'm gonna
That's
stop
great,
using the
'cause
digital dice
five.
because every time that's
What'd you
happened.
get, Farryn? A 5?
5.
I
Okay,
use these ones.
that tracks, Farryn. That tracks. Lorelai,
Mhm.
Farryn looks exactly. Didn't your husband, wasn't he an elf?
Yes.
Hey, Farryn looks exactly like your daughter. I mean, almost to a T.
Would. You would look a lot like her.
Yeah.
I would look a lot like her. I saw Lorelai's character art.
Really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, Runa.
A lot like both of them, actually.
How are we doing hit points? Because my settings were set on fixed HP and not manual, and so I don't think my HP are correct.
The first 3 levels were max, and then past that, it's rolled or take the average.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Can
Yes.
am I permitted to
Yes,
reroll
yes,
all of
you
my?
are.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
I would hope so. Anyway. Shoot, which daughter should you look like? Both of them?
Both of them combined.
Both of them combined, maybe?
Third.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you look like Ember. Sure, why not? Okay, cool. Well, so while we're all just standing around the items in the middle of the clearing,
Yes.
I'll turn to Farryn.
Mhm.
I sorry, I can't help but notice that you kind of look a lot like me when I was younger, but more than anything, you look a lot like my daughter Ember. Where are you from?
I'm from Faerun. I'm from a small town called Evening Star.
Okay, I've never
Well,
heard of
I
that.
guess. Oh, okay. So that's where I think I'm from, but technically, according to have you guys met the Martikovs?
The people who own the winery, yeah, we are like literally last night we just finished up getting rid of some nasty druids who are trying to like take over the place and poison all of their wine. We ended up
Yes.
like staying there last night, and then suddenly, hi, we're here, middle of nowhere, in typical
Yeah,
Barovia fashion.
we did that too. We like just got rid of the druids at the
Oh yeah,
winery.
just
Well, their like kind of oldest grandfather guy, his name is Rudolph. I don't know if you'll meet him or
he
not, but
wasn't
you
there. It was
no, he
is Davian and then a few of his kids and like 2 of his grandkids. I don't think they had a grandfather unless he was further in the woods and just didn't want to come out.
no, they all came to the festival. Have you guys been to like the festival yet?
The festival's not for another, day or two, I think. I forget.
I don't know what timeline we're in. But anyway,
You've
I
already
met my
had the festival.
grandfather. We already had the festival.
Interesting. Okay. Was it fun?
It's a festival in Valaki.
Yeah, I imagine it'd probably be a drag. They don't
Yeah.
seem like the kind of people who know how to throw a party.
It wasn't that fun. But anyway, the grandfather told me that I'm actually from Barovia. Like my family is from here in a town called Kresk. We haven't been there yet.
Oh, I know of Crest.
Yeah, a town called Kresk. And then he said that he helped my family escape Barovia back in the day, and I think that's what made him lose his mind. But then he also told me that I have the soul of Tatiana's sister.
That doesn't
So it's
make sense. If Ye is... Oh, wait, your parents escaped Barovia and left you?
and left. No, they took me with them. The three of us escaped Barovia when I was a baby.
You just said you were back at Barovia and the festival just happened.
Yes, this is when I was born.
Uh-huh.
So apparently I was born
got
in
out
Barovia.
of Barovia.
And then my
now
parents
you're back in it.
Barovia. Yes, because I thought I needed to leave my house and my town and prove myself that I could be a good adventurer and a good huntswoman. And so I had always heard stories about Barovia and that it was a good place to test your mettle. And so I came here willingly.
I think I know where we're heading with this. Why?
I didn't know what waited on the other side of the mist.
But you said you heard stories.
Yeah, and they were always just oh, there's monsters in the woods. And I was I fight monsters in the woods. I can help these people get rid of their monsters in the woods. And I've killed a lot of wolves, to be fair. So me versus monsters in the woods, I'm winning.
Koga get visibly sad.
Farryn, I need you to give me an insight real quick, Farryn. Or better yet, don't give me an insight. Look at Helena and Koga's face right after you said you've killed a lot of wolves.
I'm just gonna look at Koga this lady's crazy.
I mean, of course you did. They're minions of Strahd.
I mean, I've met wolf killers before, but none that just brag about it.
Don't you punch me with those jerk bags. I'm not part of them. They're jerks. Absolutely not.
He said he was a werewolf. I don't know anything about you.
I haven't killed a werewolf.
Pet wolves or something that you're wanting to protect?
All werewolves are...
I swear, if every single person in all of Barovia who's an adventurer goes and tries to adopt dire wolves, what do you just lay them out on the altar for Strahd to take them from you? Seems enough.
We adopted direwolf puppies because I accidentally murdered their mom.
What?
Oh, that's crazy. We have a wolf pup in our group too.
I'm the wolf pup in our group.
Our holy man went and followed the mom to a cave and then took her pups from her.
Though.
It was dumb.
When you turn into a wolf, Koga, where do your clothes go?
They just kind of... Well, it depends. Because if I turn into a wolf, they just kind of go away. But if I turn into the werewolf, they rip. Luckily, I got magic clothes, so they don't rip.
But do you come back with no pants on?
It's been a while.
Above the table, I need all werewolves to wear tearaway pants.
No. See, he's wolf now. But question, does he have pants on? Because this is the great debate in our group. Because when I turn into wolf, my clothes, they go by. No more clothes. I'm naked, standing there like free bird in the wind. And they all freak out.
So a pocket dimension in the same way that a druid would.
No, I don't have clothes when I turn back into human form. What do you mean? The clothes are either ripped or take them off so they don't rip. What do you mean?
So you just never transform in public then as a precaution?
Your clothes are there.
All the time.
All the time?
That's crazy. all the time, every time. See, watch, and she just like starts pulling her dress off
No,
and
I'm good.
hands
I'm
it,
good. I
grabs
don't
it,
like the
and turns
crunching
into
sound
the
that
wolf.
happens.
And she turns into the wolf.
That's impressive.
See?
Meanwhile, Tobias is looking around, thankful that his wagon isn't here because of all the werewolf skulls hanging off the side of it.
And then she turns back into a human and she grabs her dress and puts it back on. See? That's how it works for me. See? Everybody else. Why you do that? It's natural. It's
I'll
just a
take your word
body. It's
for it.
nothing. It's nothing.
But that doesn't
So
mean
you
I
have
want
to
it
say-
permanently seared into my skull. I have enough weird dreams without needing to add that.
That's fair.
So how do
I
we
am
know
like
if
100.
wolves are like bad wolves or wolves are like you guys like good good wolves?
There really is no
The
good or
werewolf.
bad, really. It's just how you use the
It's-
gift.
Yeah, it depends on the person itself. Like,
So,
you know, there are good people and bad people, like you. There's good fairies and bad fairies, and there's good people and bad people. There's no different.
can I
You
ask
just
you a
have to give it
question?
time. Absolutely.
There are rumors in Arvalaki that werewolves were basically trying to convince young men to leave and join their pack. Are
Yep.
you part of that group?
Nope.
No.
No. Are you
I'm
opposed to
not
that
a
group?
normal.
Yes.
I don't like the way that they do things because that is not how a werewolf pack works. That's not
No.
how a pack should be run. It's
Right.
trash. It's great. It's garbage, right?
Right.
there's
No, I
the
totally
question.
agree.
And
Yeah, it's wrong. I agree. It should be
They-
dismantled, and somebody who deserves it should be put in charge.
They're abusing the
Proper
gift.
in my
Yes.
Barovia, my sister is part of the pack.
Your sister?
Yeah.
She's
So you know where they
Does
are.
she need help?
She's why I'm in.
Yes, I know where all of the dens are here. I grew up here. Of course I
That's
do.
why
Great.
That's
Then
why I'm
you-
here. Is
Then
to
you know how to fix it.
set her free or to destroy her.
Oh.
What is your sister's
Oh.
name?
I mean, who would ask me that right when I don't look? I got it written down right here. It was Bellafane.
Elephane?
Now, is
Pretty
she
name.
a pure blood
Now,
werewolf, or was she given the gift?
It was forced upon her
Oh, I see.
when we were
She
children.
was forced into change. That is terrible. And how do you know that she's in your Barovia and not another one? There are clearly many Barovias that have been created for a reason.
I was following rumors in Farryn, and it led me to a town called Daggerford, and from there, a woman matching my sister's description was seen in a town just before some children were missing. And I followed the tracks and then wound up in Barovia, where I ran into my former, sometimes mentor, Rudolph Van Richten. And he introduced
Different
me to...
from Rudolph
Different?
Rudolph Martikov?
Yes, different. But
Never know.
Is he a... Never mind.
Where
So I have a
in
question
Faerun
for all of us. Do
did
we
you
think
come
that
from?
like, is like hops between our different timelines, or do we think he exists separately in each timeline?
Absolutely. No, he definitely, if he's sitting in Ravenloft right now, he's made these worlds to play with people like they are a game. There's no way he's in all of these places at once. He might have switched between dimensions and figured out travel just like the Vistani. That is my best guess.
Do we think
Because,
that
well,
he has to be like killed in all timelines in order for him to like really be
Perhaps.
there's only one person I know that would know answers like that, and she's quite old. Honestly, Madame Eva, in your guys' time, would probably be the best person to talk to about figuring out if he will die if one kills them or if we all do. Maybe that's the
true.
way to get rid of him permanently. I will tell you this. I have talked to Madame Eva. She is a very old friend of mine. I know I don't look it, but I'm like 110 years old. Okay?
You want to talk about
She
skincare?
Yeah, for real.
she is gave me kind of a warning about 21 days of sunlight. Barovia. It will not last. You need to be careful, all of you. It's not going to last. He will return.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Are you saying
That's
that these 21 days is like a future event that's supposed to happen soon?
it is. I don't know exactly when or where or how, but I'm assuming it's when we get to the point of getting to him and, you know, trying to, you know, take care of the problem of Barovia. That is
Yeah.
why I've been looking for artificers and
Why would it
people
only
who can
last
use.
that long?
I don't know, sweetheart. If I could tell you that, I would get rid of Strahd permanently. But that is why I have a plan. And she's gonna pull out a pocket watch.
Hmm.
Very old pocket watch. I need this infused with magic to reset every 21 days. I don't know how to do it. I have not figured it out yet. But I'm going to create a contraption that restakes Strahd so the people of Barovia don't have to leave the land that I live in. It is my home, it is where I grew up, but if we can ensure that he, every time, it'd be great to see Barovia green and growing and flourishing like it should.
What's everyone's passive perception?
14.
14.
14.
20.
Don't know. I
Okay.
think it's trash.
Was that is that a 16
15.
or is that a
That's-
It's a
6?
14.
That's a 15. I don't know if the camera was inverted for whatever reason.
That's
Okay.
fair.
It's
So
like,
you have a
hold
15.
on.
Everybody else has a 14, a 15, and a 20.
Yep.
Okay.
The 20 in passive perception, nothing is getting by you.
Yeah, for real.
The
Whoever's that is, you're a gangster.
those of you who have 14s, you start noticing the young Farryn's 15 as she is staring straight at Mr. Tobias, who all of a sudden is just starting to look around as you, Helena, were describing everything. Tobias is looking around that you guys are actually sitting in beautiful, lush green grass. And you start thinking about how the maze was like green hedgery, like flourishing hedgery. And you start looking around and you're hearing some birds chirping, and you actually are like seeing some blue sky as the sun is starting to rise to the east.
From where we are, can we see the edge of what we would consider the mists
Yes, and there is mist everywhere.
still around us?
Yes. But
Interesting.
the mist pulls back to where it's almost like a wall. Like encircling as you guys are right. If you look, are any of you in Owlbear?
Are we in our owlbear?
Yes, Wednesday night's Owlbear.
Go to Wednesday chat to the
Okay.
pin messages.
Lorelai just joined
Oh,
it.
Wednesday general.
Wednesday general chat.
in the messages. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
Pinned.
Farryn is in it.
Sometimes this doesn't like.
I'm hearing the static that maybe it doesn't.
Yup, Owlbear does not. It's not gonna want to run it.
It's working. I just admitted you. bright light, big city. I just saw a bright light in your eyes. So see where down here towards the bottom where it says Mount Gaki, towards the center of it. As you guys are looking, you guys are basically like towards the top of that. Behind you is a curtain of fog. I mean, it is thick. And as you guys look around, I mean, you're seeing lushery. I don't know if it's a real word, but you're seeing it. But you can kind of get a good view from up here. It's not the tallest mountain. You know that Mount Baratok is much taller, but you can kind of see the tips of some of the houses of Barovia. You can see Castle Ravenloft. You can see different things, and I mean you can also see a wall of fog that just encapsulates everything. That
I have one question.
Yes.
Can we see any of the ravens even in the distance?
Not just, I mean, you can see some ravens, flying around, but you see other birds too.
This would be a first for Helena to ever see this place like this. It would kind of be really emotional for her to see the sunrise for the first time ever. Some tears like dribbling, and she's not gonna look at nobody. She's just gonna, like, she's not crying, like she's just trying to.
Sometimes when it gets really bright, it makes my eyes water too.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the brightness.
That's
It's the sun. It's in my eyes.
Lorelai's hunted elementals before, and the basis of elementals is that they basically come through rifts between dimensions. Would it be reasonable to assume that there is a dimension that because of the dimensional rift that the demon caused, it is basically like a ripple effect for a short amount of time?
Okay, I will go with you.
Lorelai knows about elementals? Does she know about the T-weirds?
Okay, so when you first saw Lorelai, she'd have a breastplate, and in the center of it, there is a lightning method, which is basically like a much, much smaller lightning elemental in her chest plate, basically. And it stays there and basically bounces around, and there's wires connected from the chest plate up and through her armor to her gauntlets. Think Iron Man or Vi from Arcane.
I'm gonna get closer to the thing, the little guy zipping around, because I have a T-weird. He's with Ota. Ota has him.
And Helena, it would be, I mean, even with it just being like dawn, you are so used to being able to look directly at the sun because it's behind like 15 layers of fog. But you can't, you have to wince to even look towards it now.
Guys, this is really bright. Need something.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. I'm gonna put my hand on top of her head and push it down a little bit. You're not supposed to look directly at it. You're supposed to look next to it at most.
Koga just puts his big hand over her
It will
head.
legitimately blind you if you keep doing that.
Well, I haven't seen the sun ever, you guys.
And you won't see it again if you keep doing that.
Oh, okay. And she's just gonna look away from the sun, and it's beautiful. This is peaceful. This is something I've never seen. I don't even know what kind of bird is that. And she's just gonna point off into the distance. Look at that. That's not a raven. I don't know what that is.
It looks.
I make a nature
like
check to see if I can eye
Yeah,
the
go
bird.
ahead. Go
Watch
ahead.
it be another. Watch it be a seagull, just because they're everywhere, every dimension.
Really
Tobias is going to take this time to he's going to get his journal out and his
I got
the
a
rest of his cartographer's tools. He is going to start drawing a map of everything he can see, so that
Okay.
if and when he goes back to his Barovia, he has a map
in
Okay.
That sounds good. You won't have very long
like-
with this sunlight, so I'd enjoy it while it lasts. The
I'm
dimensional
going to.
portal that Baphamut caused basically has weakened this spot in where the dimensions connect to each other to where it's a little bit less strong here. At least the binding in Barovia is less strong in this particular spot. But eventually, the dimensions will heal itself, so this won't last for too much longer.
I'm gonna hand Tobias a really, really old map of Barovia.
What'd you get,
Has
Farryn?
all the werewolf dead
Got a 16.
marked on it.
It is either a blue jay or a blue hawk. Not a blue hawk. A jayhawk.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. You can't
I think
really
that's a
tell
blue
from
jay.
this, but
Yeah, I'll like as you're actually like, what kind of bird is that? I'm like that. I think that's a blue jay. And then you see like Farryn like stare off in the distance a little bit longer, like she's puts her like up to her eyes. She's like maybe like a jayhawk. I haven't seen those in a long time though.
Oh, they're menaces. They are so mean to other birds that get anywhere near their territory.
Blue Jays?
I can
Blue jays?
Seti,
Yes.
can I hand Tobias my really old 100-year map with all the
Yeah.
wolf dens on it? And okay. I think I have something for you, Mr. Tobias, that might help you, but be very careful with this and tread lightly through these places. I know you're looking for your sister and family is important. But please, take my warning. Do not offend these people. They are not kind.
And
have
have
patience.
And I'm
patience.
going to hand him...
you can tell it's a very, very old map.
Tobias, is there any way you can make a copy of that?
I might be able to make a few. Hang on. I'm going to use prestidigitation to basically take the mental image of what I'm seeing and make like a 5x5 recreation on top of paper, and then I'll basically trace over it. This
That's really
prestidigitation
smart.
can basically make a small marker, a symbol.
Yep.
It'll make it faster.
Awesome.
Genius.
Thought you were gonna say like I scan it with my
Yeah.
like and I have a
Your
poll.
My
elemental.
elemental powers of seeing things.
I have one of those little courier printers on my hip, and I just kind of print out a little.
That shit would be wild. Could you imagine taking that through Barovia like a ticket printer? They'd be like, what the hell is going on?
I do technically own an image capturing device, but currently Muth has that one, which is very annoying for me. Because
My
it could
tea
have
weird
been
is with my
Koga, do you
my
wanna
sweet,
do you
sweet
wanna
little
take
Your what
Koga.
now?
A tea weird. He makes me tea. He's a cutie. He's a little guy. We found him, and I love him. And he's so great,
Oh,
but we have to
that
keep
makes
him
me
in
tea.
the jar.
Farryn,
makes you
Wait.
He makes
that
tea?
sounds familiar, Farryn.
Sounds familiar.
Thursday night just got one.
Oh, must have missed that. I don't have that in my notes.
Koga, do you want me to hold on to the map that we're making?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Is it
sure.
like a version of a water elemental creature? Can I take a look?
Yes, he's kind of like he is kind of like a water elemental, but he's a cutie. I don't have him with me. I wish I did.
Oh, okay.
He's with
Never mind.
Ota. He's
Okay.
with Ota.
I don't think I've
He
ever
keeps
met an
all of my
Ota.
things. He's about this tall, and she shows you like 3 foot high, and he's got the mohawk. He's really nice. He's a good guy.
Oh, I've only I think the only two people we've met that are that short would just be Yesmith the dwarf and then the two people who are with me.
He's a halfling.
Oh, we have one of those.
Oh.
They're so
Oh,
adorable.
yeah.
Aren't they just adorable?
They're so
Tobias,
cute. Her name
she
is
did
Kira.
mention Yesmith.
I have never met a halfling. I just I've heard about them though. They don't typically leave the place where they're from in my world.
Pura is dating Yesmith, and they're so cute. They're like the same size. It's adorable.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
Oh,
They're very sweet.
Yesmith,
We
and
also
did you guys
have-
not get Yesmith and the Enchantress back together? Or talking at least?
Who is
Lindriella?
Yesmith?
Wait, Yasmith has an ex that we need to know about because he's fully dating Pyrrha.
Mentioned her once, but honestly, I was trying to get the conversation finished because Foster was messing everything up.
Yeah, the
Should we be
enchantress
worried
at
for
the
their
Enchantress
relationship?
Elysium.
Calendriella.
What?
Enchanters
Calendriella.
Elysium.
It's her
I
name.
feel like everybody's been to
Calendriella.
the same stage show, and I haven't.
Is that the name
I'm
I
lost on
know?
everything.
Calendrio.
Calendriella. Never
Calendrial.
mind.
I was like, that
Thank you.
doesn't sound like the name
Never
I
mind.
know. Yeah, Calendrial and Yasmith were in the same adventuring party when how they got here,
Until his
and
brother.
yeah,
I thought
And
that
so-
Yasmith's past love had died.
No, but they're kind of estranged in a way where they will never be in the same room with each other ever. Wait a second. How did you
We
accomplish
managed-
that?
it was.
What is
We
happening?
managed to get him to write her a letter, and brought the letter to her, and they both worked on some enchanted or enchantments for us.
His former love died more in the metaphorical meaning as opposed to the
It's
lore.
how I got this shield, and she'll bamf the shield onto its spot, and then bamf it back onto her back.
All right, you showed me that before. Sorry, I forget that you just
I forget that you just.
appears out of nowhere.
Fancy.
Kind
And
of
I thought that
So, what did you
I
have
thought
him
when he
write
said
in the
his
letter? Because that
that
sounds fun.
proceed to make the note writer go all the way fucking back. Actually, I think that was one of the days that I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
One of the-
It might have been.
He's not skilled though. He's quite the skilled craftsman.
Technically, my daughter of sorts went on a date with him. It was really awkward, though. The age gap was weird. That and she's not exactly his maturity level on any bar in any dimension.
I don't know if I should tell Pyrrha about this or not. I don't. It seems like if they hate each other, there's like no reason he should cheat or anything.
I think that you should let your friend be happy unless it becomes a problem. It is what it is. You get love, you know. You learn
would-
when you're little.
How you doing, Koga?
It would take a lot of making up.
Koga's just sitting there eating some trail mix because he's like super new to all of this. He's not been in
Yeah.
Barovia very long at all, so
No.
he's just like,
So,
mhm.
so you also wolf. I have questions. Did you
I have answers.
were you just born that way, or did you get
Yeah.
bitten, or you were born that way too?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. But sometimes around in Barovia, people just snap on them, and it's crazy. It's like what did Sahar say? Sahar said that something about marinating a woman. I don't know, something about biting her. Strahd bite
you
a
kill him
woman
for
to
saying
marinate
that?
her. Listen, he lost his wife. Okay, the man is demented.
She probably left for a great reason, then, if he's talking about marinating women like that. That's disgusting.
I remember
Maybe
what
he
we
was
did.
there.
Died.
Mm.
No, like
No,
died.
I'm
died.
not
I
gonna
had
say
to go
that.
back through my
Not gonna
notes
say
back in
that.
September. Oh, the things I do for you guys.
Are you sure she didn't just fake her death to get out of it?
No, I
She was
don't remember what happened between the two of them. She asked us to deliver a set of armor and a letter to him so that the two of them could work together on enchanting Corveus's sword and a couple of other things, including my shield. But we didn't read the letter.
Why you not?
It was the session that I missed, but thank Christ, Ilara has really good notes. Or it was.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was Ilara. I think it was Ilara.
So she made the first move and he accepted it, but he probably won't do the first move ever.
And we're
Probably
still talking
not.
about Strahd.
That's fair. I mean, I could try and figure that out. I did already meet her for Felix's amulet.
Yeah.
Koga.
I missed what he said.
No, it's the Koga. It's the Koga, the eating
Oh, the
popcorn thing in the in the
Yeah.
chat.
Koga simply asked a question.
Sorry.
I
I
don't
said
think
it. We're still talking about Strahd because I'm completely lost.
We have so many
No, I don't
conversations
think-
going on at the same time.
I will
So-
catch you up more when we go back, but we're talking about the dwarf smith that we've been meaning to go talk to that's in the middle of Barovia. That's kind of
He's got a girlfriend.
Yes, he's got a girlfriend.
That married 8
An
women.
elf girlfriend who's currently being held by the walkers up in the northern point of Barovia right now.
Wait,
And he married 8 women.
By the walkers.
Hold on. The Walker family, the crazy people with the kitty cat daughter?
So our
I don't know
group
what you're talking about.
kinda fucked up when we were going or during the what was it, the Burning Sun Festival?
Burning Man, yeah.
Yeah, that you weren't there.
How did you do that?
Terrible.
You could let me pretend.
Corveus may or may not have shot a spell at Strahd while he was monologuing during the whole thing.
What?
That kicked off a
Did you get chain
shitstorm.
lightning?
No, it was I think he said it was magic missile for whatever reason.
Listen.
And then that kicked off a whole bunch of problems. That ended in me and Corveus, one of our friends. Remind me a lot of him, Tobias.
Really? I don't see it.
They clearly did not do something so stupid as to
No,
just
yeah.
run out of nowhere.
So in our
Oh,
Barovia,
man.
Vallaki is currently a war zone.
Oh, Valaki's burned down. He's gone.
Ours is not gone. Ours is
Half of
currently in the
it's
middle-
gone.
Wait a second.
A war, kind
You
of.
guys have mentioned already having gone through the festival, and so has she. Is it bound to burn down regardless?
No.
I
No,
don't think so.
No.
Just don't.
there was
Don't
an
be stupid.
incident.
Don't do what?
There are some magic bones that you have to go find.
Yeah, we already did
This
that.
is what's. Oh, well then you'd be fine.
Yeah,
If you did that and it didn't burn down, you're good. I feel
Okay,
like
so you're not
Yeah,
that far
we
in the future.
accidentally. So y'all aren't going. Well, me and Koga are
Is
going
this-
back, but
is this Strahd? Is
Maybe.
This what
Yes.
we call him
hopefully.
we call him Frankie Whiskers.
Ooh,
Or
I like
Skibbity
that.
Skibbity Strahd. I don't know. We call him Frankie Whiskers or
Skibbity?
Skibbity Strahd. Skibbity.
Supposed to be
Why
like
don't you
his
use
friend.
real words?
Anyway,
Because apparently there's fear in the name, which I get. That it's, if you give strength to a name, it makes it stronger. If you fear the name, it's crazy. Yes, Seti?
I want to point out for all of you at home. Well, they're at home too, but I want to point out for all the viewers,
The watchers.
hey, all the watchers, hey, that all 5 knights are represented here. All
Oh, yeah.
5 knights.
Oh, we are.
That's neat.
5 nights at Seti's.
Oh, that's cool.
5 nights at Setty's.
That's really good.
Inspiration.
You know what, Koga? I agree. You can have inspiration there.
God,
That's
that's
good.
fucking great.
That's so great.
Oh my
So,
god.
I wanted to point out that all 5 knights are represented because if any group, if any knight was going to be able to exchange information and make use of an exchange of information, tonight would be the night because all 5 knights are represented. Not that you guys would know there's only 5 knights, but the point is you all 5 know that, well,
True.
5 of you, 6 of you know that you're not all from the same place, other than Runa and Koga are from the same time, same place.
I love that picture so much.
I love the picture so much.
It's so good. Oh gosh.
Bring
So-
it back.
So I don't know how your Vallaki got destroyed. We we can get there in a bit. I know for us, a lot of our problems have to do with Corveus, honestly. He's a problem at the moment. So
you out.
yeah,
Where'd it go?
so
There it is.
Born
Who is
He made
Corveus?
I feel like you guys maybe be a little too harsh on him. He might be draw guns first and ask questions later type of guy. It's okay.
I haven't met
Everybody-
Corveus. Who is he?
I haven't either, but it sounds like, maybe you sent him in to battle at the beginning of a fight. He sounds like he's really ready to go.
Are you?
he was
Are
just
you
getting
sure you-
annoyed at Strahd and just shot a magic missile at him. There was something mentioned later about being above table, but that's neither here nor there.
Just move the table if it's a problem. I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
Exactly.
Shot a
She's
magic
gonna pull
missile
a
at
gold
the
coin
dude.
out.
That
Gonna pull a gold
I
coin out of her
understand
bag.
then. I understand then why you all have been having so much trouble with your Velaki burning down. Just
Anyway,
don't
yeah.
try and fight a vampire.
So he has
Oh.
this familiar, I guess. She's interesting. She's been a raccoon. She's usually a little 8-year-old blonde girl with psychotic tendencies.
You sound
But
Her.
he enjoys
sounds
sending
nice.
her on fire missions, and he sent her down to attempt to burn down the Reformation Center, attempt to burn down the Burgomeister's house. One of our
By the way,
other
the
former party
Reformation
members attempted to burn down the Blue Water Inn. This was all while we were trying to.
The
Well,
audacity.
yeah,
Why
yeah,
is he
Lorelai.
like this? Hold on. First of all, I need to pull this out. And she pulls out a gold
So-
coin. You give this to Corveus, and you tell him good job for shooting Strahd. But next time, don't be stupid.
Okay.
You got
I mean, so the Blue Water Inn and the Burgomeister's house fires were an attempt to distract the guards while the other parts of our party attempted to break us out of the Reformation Center. He
How
sent
did you get caught to go in the Reformation Center? It was so easy to get in
Well,
and
let
out
her
of there.
finish
It
the
took
story
like
first, and then we'll
it
move
took
on.
us. I think it took us like 6 seconds to get in and out of that place, and I think we killed all 3 elves.
arrested. We were arrested, and Runa, I and Corveus were like imprisoned in the Reformation Center jail. He decked the Burgomeister, I decked Isaac several days prior, and then he has a raging
Guy with the
problem with
weird
me.
arm.
He's
So
also
you saying
currently
your
missing. We don't know where he is at the moment. Yeah, so the rest of our party had to break us out of the Reformation Center, and then once we were escorted out and out of Vallaki, he set the Reformation Center on fire, or attempted to, and the mob never broke up, and all of Vallaki went into war zone, because 2 parts of the wall are now broken down. There's undead, evil druids, and werewolves all over the place. And
Well, at least you and all your companions made it out of Velaki okay.
no.
Hey, there's positives. There is no one dead. You are correct, Mr. Tobias.
We did lose somebody. Then Corveus, I guess, attached his soul to his skull. Was it his skull, or was it? I can't remember if it was his skull or his head. Anand, you're not the right person to ask, Koga.
Nope.
It was
I am literally just here for the ride right now.
actual skull.
Yeah.
Speaking of Seti, I sent you a DM.
Yeah. So yeah, we're now trying to so we were kicked out of Vallaki. We were gone 3 or 4 days, not even. Went to fix the winery. Because we were told to go fix the winery, and we were going that way anyway. We went back to Vallaki and with Arabella and Casimir, because we were heading towards Kresk, and
You know Casimir
now we
and
have
You know
Arabella?
Casimir?
What?
You know
You know
Casimir.
Yes, we know Casimir.
Arabella?
Yep. Arabella's a little spoiled, in my opinion, but
How little,
Excuse
are you
me?
kidding?
Unicorn rug.
yeah, that unicorn rug. Thankfully, we didn't have to
You
bring
do
that with
know
us.
you do
Um,
know why she is so spoiled, right? You do understand.
Oh yes, I understand. I know the story and everything. But doesn't negate the fact that she is spoiled. But yeah, she and Casimir are with us. They are currently being kept safe in the church while we attempt to fix our mistake.
I have two very important questions for you.
Yes.
The first one is probably most pressing to me, and the second one's probably most pressing to you. The first one is how in the world do you get Casimir to leave the Dusk Elves? He's one, their leader, two, guarded by Ludash, and three, wouldn't
Luvash.
do that to these people. Luvash, yes.
So it wasn't a matter of convincing Casimir. It was a matter of convincing Lavash.
Wishing
That
Luvash.
makes sense.
Yeah, so we
Sorry, continue, go ahead.
yeah, there was some propositioning done by another one of our party members. However, before that, we in order to ensure that we could take Arabella, because we needed her for dealing something about the werewolves, dealing with the werewolves. Because I think
Why would you
that
take
was,
Arabella to the werewolves? I do
not-
not understand this.
we're not taking her to the werewolves. We need her. I don't, off the top of my head, remember.
Her memory was erased regarding what happened to her mother, so I
Yeah.
would not bet on her being able to help you.
It was we were sent to get her by Madame Eva to deal with the
Yes.
werewolf thing.
Oh.
So yeah. So in order to convince Lavash to give us Arabella, we also needed Casimir, and by taking Casimir, he now has control of the Dusk Elves, which is what Lavash wants anyway. So, and we also had to promise that every day Casimir would send a message to give Lavash an update, and so that is also the thing. So, yes.
Question for Seti. Would this be Madame Eva testing her power to see how far developed she is to take her spot?
It's an idea.
Casimir's a love interest for Lorelai, so she's very attentive to that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, so
The
you know
the second one
his wife.
is we had a paladin who basically got the mad mage killed and went against party rule and nearly got all of us killed in the process. And because of those things and him putting us all in danger, he was I basically said he has the option of leaving Velaki and fighting Strahd on his own, or settling down and figuring out his life from then on out because he was too much of a liability. Why haven't you done the same thing with Corveus?
Because he's useful.
He's really good in a fight.
Yeah, he's very good in a fight.
Not useful enough to keep you out of them, though. Excuse me if it sounds callous. It's just this is a war we're talking about.
It is with
Yeah,
somebody
we didn't
that
know
you
we had
also
set Velaki into a war zone. It was not intentional, and it's usually okay.
Okay. I trust your judgment on that.
Yeah,
you know him better.
usually it's not bad, but there have been some speed bumps.
Often men like that have demons of their own that they have to fight.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That is an adequate description as well.
I'm going to pre-warn you with Corveus and your group that is going to fight Strahd. Keep him on a tighter leash because Strahd does not play. He will kill all of you without hesitation. He does not care. If he barely hit you, he is playing with you. You
Oh,
are a toy to him.
He
we
won't
are
even bake
he will-
muffins. He
we
can't
were
be
aware.
that.
He will kill all of you without hesitation. He does not care.
Yeah, we're aware. I think he enjoys playing with us and seeing what he can push Corvus into and what he can push all of us
Somebody
into.
that is from Barovia and somebody who has grown up in this environment of this place. When I say do not go looking for the devil himself unless you are prepared, put your life out there because that will be the last time you breathe. He is not some little itty bitty, goblin guy that you go out and fight, or like these
Yeah.
other people that we've been fighting all along. Corvus, he will get him. We have a guy in our group who likes to taunt him and literally got dropped to his knees by him. And I'm not saying this guy is weak. Sahar is a very strong man. He is very unique, and I can see why Strahd brought him to play with him. Your group, you need to be very careful. You need to start rationalization and tell Corvus, your friend, that if he actually wants to live, to get to wherever he needs to do.
I'm starting to believe that Corvus doesn't actually want to live. He just doesn't want to be stuck here. So we're working on that.
Farryn,
But
I
isn't-
think
if you-
during this, Farryn, you might want to
Yeah.
bring up how Sylvia deals with.
I was
Okay.
There's no breaks in the conversation, man. I had my hand up for so long.
Right.
Hey, Tobias.
Yes.
Koga like motions for you. He's like, hey, come here.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Yes.
Like, hey, while they're all like, talking, I had an idea. We're on top of the friggin' mountain, and you know how to build a hang glider?
Give me 10 minutes.
Can I help?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's get the materials. We can make this happen.
Oh
we need
my
to borrow
gosh.
we need to borrow everyone's cloaks.
Or your or your tents.
All right, Farryn.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
I'm
So
looking in my bag because let's see what is in it.
So,
I have a
you're
two-man
from
tent.
Barovia, and so
Let's do
what
it.
do you think it means if Strahd delivers someone in your party, the beating heart of somebody else?
Oh,
What?
whoever Strahd sent that
like-
to,
Wrapped in a magical cloth, like unwrapped it, human heart still beating.
It
Okay.
sounds like a message.
it is a
Depending on whose heart it would be. If it was an ally, then it was a this will be you next. And if it was not, then it's more of a peace offering.
It was
And-
more of like it's kind of like an adjacent ally. I'd say we would have allied ourselves with this person because we like his family.
It
But we
also
weren't
could
particularly
be
close.
question. I have a few questions.
Mhm.
Did this person, were they flirty with this other person?
No.
Was the other person flirty with the woman?
What if Strahd was the flirty one?
Oh gosh.
Then
Really?
have you heard of the three brides?
Not
Yes,
flirty.
so much more than 3. He only has 3 in yours?
Only has 3. Yeah.
Must be very reserved.
We know like Tatiana, but we think he has others too, right?
Oh, so many more from what I've
Petrova.
heard about in his castle.
One of my best friends, Petrova, which is Caspian's wife. She's gone.
I don't.
It was
Okay.
his sister.
His sister. Oh.
I
his
don't
sister
think I know
was
who
the
that
best
is.
friend.
I think I
The
know
Dusk
Caspian.
Elves?
Casimir.
his-
She said Casimir.
Casimir.
Oh, I thought you said
Okay.
Caspian, and I'm just like, from Narnia?
No,
I was like,
Casimir.
the prince?
Okay.
No, Casimir.
Sorry, start
His
over.
sister,
That's okay.
his sister Petrova was one of my best friends. Strahd could not have her, so he destroyed everything in his wake to take her, to have her soul reborn again. It is. I didn't find out about this until about 100 years too late. But I would be careful and warn your friend to keep their guard up. I definitely wouldn't take light of it.
When we met Madame Eva, she gave us a gift because previously Strahd was really in this. Her name is Sylvia's head, but now she has a ring of protection. It shields her mind from being able to be entered, and so she's able to not have him speaking to her or like causing weird visions.
I made something similar for Artillerist. It's an amulet of sorts that keeps him from ever being possessed again. That's very smart for your Sylvia.
Oh my gosh, would you be able to make other versions of that? Because Strahd has possessed our Felix and Little Hunter. I mean, I think you guys call him Freak, as well.
Okay, it's more complicated. I needed help with it. So my holy man Fosser, he has the ability to basically take spells and then keep them in an object for a temporary amount of time given conditions. So I made the amulet using Yasmith's Forge, and then he added in the spell using his spell of protection from good and evil, and then we took that to Calindriel. And she was able to make it more long term with a type of magic that I'm less familiar with because mine is. I'm more mechanically minded. I know how to connect the dots and make some things happen if preceding things are followed or triggered. I don't know how to make it just that general. That kind of magic is more theoretical in a way that I find frustrating.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. It would be a bigger process to be able to shield somebody's mind and just
If you
being able
have
to.
if you have a Calindriel, I would go and talk to her and maybe even get Yasmith on board, depending on what kind of item you want to have enchanted, basically.
Yeah, we don't have.
But
We've never met Calindriel. I didn't really even know her name. But you said that the Walkers had her.
That
not
was
that I
me.
know of.
Oh, where were
She
the
just
Walkers
owns a
living? Why
shop.
did the
What do you
Walkers
mean?
have her?
Know how I said the whole thing about the war situation in Milwaukee?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, there's three main camps and then a bunch of no man's land.
Our
So
Lady Walker is dead.
that's kind of
Not
where
in
we
the
want
face of
ours
this.
at the moment.
I know very little about her other than the name is famous.
So I have a question about this Lady Walker really quickly.
I know that she keeps her dead husband in her bed.
I didn't know that.
A dead husband in bed.
Like his skeleton? That's disgusting.
So, like,
she
she
animated
casts a
scorpion.
spell on him to like keep him preserved every day, but he just lies there dead.
Oh,
bed.
repose.
I knew the
know
Walkers
what
were a
they-
weird family, but I didn't know they were that weird. The boys of the son of Lady, I think it's Lady Walker, the cat lady, the lady with
Yes.
the little
Yeah, she has the
cute
daughter
girl.
who's a cat.
Daughter.
She had
Yeah.
what? She adopted the
So listen,
cat and
no. Okay, let me
daughter
tell
is
you about
cursed.
this little girl. Her daughter is crazy because of the
your
son of the
philosophies are
Burgermeister.
so much weirder than ours. That I think that might just be a you thing.
I don't think it's just an us thing. I think you might need to talk to some people.
Yeah.
That could very well
Because
be.
there's a lot of weird things that happen in Barovia in the dark. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that happen that we don't know.
Mostly zombies.
Lady Walker, the Walker
Zombies,
family has always
vampire
been a little
spawn.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, zombies, vampire spawn, werewolves, halfling. It's like there's all kinds of weird things happening. The hag, there's hag You guys know
We
about the
killed
crazy
that.
lady selling the
We-
pastries?
The three of them in the wind
we got
wheel.
two of them. We got two of them. One
We
of them.
technically only got the
eat-
one, but they had a hostage.
Do not eat the pastries ever.
Obviously.
Yeah, we're
Made up-
aware.
I did eat a
Okay,
pastry
good.
once, but then
We
I went
got-
crazy.
We got Morgantha and
Yes.
who's the other? Which of the other ones did we get? I don't think we got Bella. I think Bella's the one that got away.
Ophelia.
We got Ophelia.
Ophelia.
So we got
the
Morgantha.
lady-
So we got the mom and then Ophelia.
Good. At least you're doing some good in your Barovia, taking out crazy people.
Um,
The biggest thing I have a question on is when you guys met the little cat girl, did you guys let her out? Because we burnt down their house and she escaped and she was running the streets like a psycho. She was throwing poop everywhere. It was crazy. All she wanted to do was go for a walk, and her brothers were treating her like she was crazy. You got to treat people like they're people sometimes. She might
Why
be a
did you burn down
kitty,
their
but
house?
We have yet to meet a cat poop throwing lady.
My friend
Yeah,
Kurz.
technically, I didn't burn down anything. The people, Sahar, the guy I told you about, his wife, she was very unique, which I can see why Strahd brought her there. But she died. She died trying to get the bones of Saint Andrews. And well, half the town went with her. I guess if you're gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
Oh wow, I feel like I'm from
We-
the calmest
we
version of
managed to-
Velocity here.
We managed to burn just that house down, not the rest of Valaki.
I only
I
burned
think
down
like-
the coffin
like
maker's house with
almost-
distraction.
I think like almost 300 people died in this.
What?
I think like almost 300, wasn't it? It was like 250 something people died in the city of Valaki.
Oh my
But
word.
hey,
Died in
we
our
haven't
Velocity.
I haven't
Man.
had to deal with half the chaos you guys have.
Yeah,
I might have some
we
streets on fire, but
only lost one.
the lady walked her with a dead body. in
No,
her bed. I've
Monty,
got to
it
tell.
wasn't under 100. It was 257 people, Monty.
Boy!
Yeah.
I have the
The only
receipts.
person that we lost from our Velaki is the Martikov that they delivered. Strahd delivered the beating heart. Oh, and the hunters. Strahd also took out the hunters and left them for us as an offering.
What? Oh, he's helping
interesting.
you? Why?
Because he's got this weird thing for Sylvia.
I
So,
told
can
you,
you get him
you
to
need to
let you
find
leave?
her.
Because
need
you
to
can
find her a
totally use this as
protection.
your advantage.
Have you been to Argynvost?
Not yet.
The
What?
place with the silver dragon, we passed by it.
Yes.
The tower. Are you
The
talking about
tower.
the tower with the dragon?
Yes, the castle. With
What
we used to have the
dragon?
dragon.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
we just passed it when we were coming up to the vineyards. We just finished killing that stinky lady. You know the stinky lady?
Stinky
You
Lady.
mean the druid?
Druid.
Thank you, lady.
Maybe.
Oh,
No,
Luna!
Lady.
That's actually
Yeah.
that was right after. It was right before we met Koga.
Dude, that
actually.
lady, boy, she was
That
thick.
was
We
I
we
like that.
convinced, we convinced Madame Eva because we didn't kill that druid. We managed to convince Madame Eva to ban her from Barovia itself.
That
that was
lady
leaving
was
with one person alive.
Oh,
What?
I almost drowned her in a vat of wine and
feel like
then
you
killed
guys
her
said-
afterwards because no
Sound
one
like you
else
keep
wanted
leaving
to.
like
I'm gonna
like
high
one
five you
person.
for that. I'm gonna put my hand up. Like that is
We
awesome. High
generally
five.
like to get information from the folks that we
Lorelai.
Oh,
go up
You
against.
Lorelai.
The vat of wine. Were you able to fix the cracks in it so that they could make wine in it again?
Yes, we
what's
were,
the-
and we were able to get rid of the poison too.
How did
That's
you
They
do
had
that?
another like
Problem.
3 months worth of wine
They
to
did
be
get
able.
rid of the poison because I was not able to discover any kind of antidote.
We got
I
rid
have
of
a
it.
question.
We got
Do
rid
you
of the
guys
poison.
have Ardens?
No.
It was. I
Um,
found the most incredible way to to fix the vats?
The
With
most
mending?
important question.
We
Do you
cast
have Ardens?
I don't know what you're
Arden?
talking about.
It's like you cut the potato really, really thin into
Does this
strips,
have
and then you
anything to do with an antidote for the poison that's in the wine right now? Do you put
No,
the
but it's
potatoes in the
delicious.
poison to like suck
You
it up?
could.
Instead of...
Potatoes would soak up poison. I feel like that
know.
would work too.
We had a cleric who was able to purify the wine.
Ah,
Same.
so I need to poke Foster until he does what I want. Got it.
Yes.
Yes, but let me tell you about Ardens. Listen,
I want to tell about
a
the
lady
potatoes.
that I am traveling with right now. Her name is Arden. She invented them. They are fabulous. Cut them up. You cut a potato up into thin strips, and then you put it in oil and fry it and put like salt or pepper or seasonings on them, and you just eat them. They're so good. They're called Ardens. You have to take them back to your world and make them.
I will take them back to our world.
Now, tell them how you fix
Absolutely.
the vat.
We fixed the vat because we cast reduce on it until it was really small, so that we could make use of our mending spells once we got the dimensions of the hole to the right size.
Isn't that
To
how we
allow
did
the-
ours too?
I love that.
You guys,
It
You
took
guys
it
should
took
just get the
multiple
Sahar.
mages to be able to
He'll
pull up.
fix it.
You can't do it with just one. It took more than two. I mean,
Yeah.
it took more than just one. So, but yeah, both parties did it basically the same way.
Same way. We
I'm
just
thinking
we
I'll have
reduced
access
it
to
once
the
and then
same.
had two folks do mending.
That's clever.
I was about to say-
Sunday night reduced it twice and did one mending.
Oh.
We did.
Because we had one person who could do the reduced
Poison
thing, and then two that could mend.
And have you found one of these yet? And I pull out this sword hilt, and I push a button on it. As I do, a blade of light comes off of the end of it.
Nope.
What the world?
That
My
might
sweet,
actually
my
be
sweet little
helpful.
Olga has one.
Oh, that's like shiny. I'm gonna reach into my bag, and it's basically. You guys ever see in the 90s where they had those animals with the handles and you lift up the head, and then it made a noise and you
flashlight?
close it? Yeah, it's a flashlight, but it looks like a
Flashlight?
bird. It looks like a bird, so when you lift up the lever, the beak opens and it makes a flashlight, and then you can close it again.
Cool.
Tobias,
found
show him
an-
your flashlights, or one of them.
So I reach into my pocket, my belt pouch, and I pull it out. I pull out my pistol, and you can see on the end of the pistol, I start messing with something, and you see me put a little. It wasn't brass, right? The tube from the.
It was because it was the candelabra.
Yeah. The
Here,
camera.
demonstrate how you put it on again.
I just. Yeah. You can put that in the chat. But I slide it down on there,
Got
and as I do, I take the little cover off the end of it, and you see that I've got a prism on there, and I had cast a spell inside there that it just shoots a beam of light out of it, and it's just a flashlight on the end of my gun.
Oh, it's a much smaller shiny.
Why you not make magic silver bullets? Why you not make silver bullets for your gun instead of a flashlight? Huh?
We found this.
You know what that is too. Does everybody know this except for me?
I know nothing.
What?
I don't think I've
We
seen
found
those
this,
before.
and she'll hold up. She'll hold up the pendant of the Raven Queen.
We have one of those too. We used it to incinerate some vampires.
Where did you
Yeah,
get
we're going
it
to use
from?
ours on Strahd.
Where did you
Yeah,
get
there
it
were
from?
vampires in the attic of
need
the
to-
coffin maker, and we used it to disintegrate them all.
That would have been much
You need-
faster.
We got ours.
Why
Ours
don't
was in
you
a bag
check
of
your
holding
bag
that
of
we
holding?
got from Lavash.
Yeah, I think that's where ours was too. But we were able to. Were there also vampires in the top of the coffin maker for you guys?
Yes.
That son of a bitch.
Yes.
We just unleashed
Listen.
the power of the sun on them.
Sahar,
Okay.
his wife.
Is that what my medallion does now that I'm a paladin? She asked the DM,
So, Sahar,
who now has to let me put it in my fucking
breaking.
inventory.
She's breaking the fourth wall. She's breaking the fourth wall, guys.
I'm just excited that I can finally do my paladin shit.
We took levels in Paladin. That's awesome.
It took 1 level just now.
Oh, okay. I haven't even touched my character sheet.
What's it called?
So
Tobias, talk about Argonost.
Sehar.
Since you just mentioned where
actually-
you got the flashlights.
Yep. So the tower, Argivos, it is interesting. There are some, how do you say? I know exactly what they are. That's right. I knew exactly what they were. There is some are revenants there. They were basically cursed here to keep Strahd in this prison. Yet for some reason they won't fight him.
That is because he's bad shit crazy.
But
Can you just...
there on the grounds is it's a beacon of some sort that I'm not 100% sure what it's going to do, but I know that if we have to find the head of the dragon and return it to the crypt that is behind the castle. And once we do that, we can activate the beacon, and it is supposed to help us in the fight against the Devil's Strahd.
I know that the beacon is there to basically summon the citizens of Barovia and Veloki and pretty much everybody in a last-ditch effort to basically gang up against him.
Well, Runa, it sounds like if it's a beacon to draw in allies, and most of your allies are dead because it sounds like this Corveus has caused many people to die. You're going to have fewer.
That seems like
We
a source
did not destroy over almost 300 lives in a fire.
We've had very minimal casualties.
One time. That happened one time, you guys. It's okay. It's a lot less than when they did the March of Death.
It's the March of Death.
About the March of Death. Have you never seen all of the ghost people that go up to Strahd's castle?
So were you able to find his head in Castle Argonost, or was it not there?
That was way back in Barovia, Farryn. Way back in Barovia. It happens every night at midnight.
By the beginning.
Just the ghosts.
Oh.
We
You're right,
understand.
just the ghost.
We understand
ghost.
that the head is in Castle Ravenloft somewhere.
Of course it is.
And Helena is
forbid
just gonna start
anything
cracking up.
Easy.
Great. Because that'll give Corveus the perfect excuse to have us go see his royal douchery.
Is he in charge of your group? Because I have a feeling
No, that's me.
you might want to tighten that up.
Yeah.
Sorry, my group does really
we
stupid stuff
have-
too. It's all I can do sometimes try and keep them freaking alive, because heaven knows without me they would certainly not be.
Yeah. I feel somewhat similar.
And Koga,
Yeah.
I like the group of people that I
Yes.
at first I didn't.
Oh, neat.
So Lorelai, you do
me
notice
A
that
picture of that.
Koga and Tobias have been working on
Something.
something that looks like wings.
So, what's you?
Am I gonna have to tie you both to the ground? Why do you have
No,
wings?
I have a feeling they just want to get down the mountain faster. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What you're making is too lightweight to be a shield to sled down on, and it's too big for either of you to wear comfortably throughout town.
it's
So
for few people to wear.
Okay.
it looks fun.
So we're gonna watch them
looks
crash
fun.
and burn.
I like
Is that
these.
what we're gonna do?
No, we're probably
So,
just going to
a
get stuck up
question.
here on the mountain while they're several feet away, and then we're going to have conversation, and they're going to, and then we have to figure out a way to get back to each other in a way that doesn't take all freaking day.
We
that
can
seems
all
smarter.
meet in one point. Because,
Listen,
you know,
we don't know how long we're
we
going
might
to
be in
be
the mountain
here.
range. We can meet. That is
Actually,
true.
while we're
Also,
talking, it might
my
be wise
artificer,
to start making our
my
way
Mr.
over.
Tobias.
Yes.
Ma'am, while we are
you-
walking, it might be wise to start making our way over to the Vistani camp, the nearby one. Madam Eva's over there. Maybe they'll be able to help us figure out this dimensional issue, since we don't particularly have spells that would be able to do that ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's.
Fair.
I'm on board because I wanted to talk to
Question
Madame
for my
Eva about
artificer.
seeing if I could get in touch with my past life
The
anyway.
timer?
Also, just on the record,
The
never
timer?
call me honey again. I'm 46.
Same.
What? You're
Damn.
46?
But elf years.
110.
Yes,
So
I
it's like
get
it's
that.
like 20.
I know elf years versus human years. I was married to one, and I'll hold up my necklace with a ring on it.
I have no idea how old I am.
Runa
Also, your
Runa
daughters
rubs
can I
her,
get
her
one?
Even
half
have
elven
like the
ears.
Ah, what?
Sorry. Runa-
I was saying, I was like, oh, so your daughters look like me and they even have, and I like flick my ears.
Yeah, they're both half elves. Yeah. So you don't have any relatives who are from Dunaya, because if you're that far ahead of me in Barovia days, maybe where you were from, it was your parents. What are their last names? Maybe I know them.
Urses?
Was it Tener? No, Urses. I don't know Urses. Not even that far back in the lineage. It'd have to be minimally about 4 generations for me to not know them, so I doubt that's a thing.
Unless they like changed their name when they left Barovia, I have no idea.
Eddie, question for DM.
Yes.
Since she was born in Barovia, would that name have set a trigger off for me?
Nope, because that's not
Like, would I
that's-
have known?
No, because her parents weren't born here.
Oh, just her.
Mhm.
So her parents were travelers. Like, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Did you lock yours?
See.
She sees what I did.
Shall
there.
we continue down?
Yeah, let's do it.
Watching.
So,
boys
Like-
do it.
boys,
Artificers too.
how big is the hang glider? Big enough for 2? Big enough? Okay.
Big enough for 2.
Technically, just hear me out. I set my bag of holding on the ground. And I pull out several small tubes
Oh, okay.
of brass.
Uh-huh.
And I put them. If the 4 of you climb into the bag,
No.
with just the tube sticking out of the end, you'll have fresh air.
No.
No.
All
Oh,
travel.
the bagman lives in there. The bagman could come out of there, and there is no way I'm getting in that bag with the bagman. You've got me messed up, sir.
I look at my bag of holding, and I look in, and I'm like, there's a man in here?
I
I would
can't.
try.
I also have a bag of holding.
I made it.
Oh, good job.
No. You guys don't know about the bagman? Oh, the God. When did
Oh.
you find out about the dirt guy?
That's just a legend. He's not real.
Yes, he's real? Have you lost your mind? No, you're
But
crazy.
he is.
I
Sorry.
hope you meet the bag. I hope you meet the bagman one day, just like the dirt man. I always keep dirt under my pillow. You guys are crazy.
The dirt man?
You don't
I'm
know
sure.
the dirt
I'm
man?
sure someday the winged man will come and rescue you from both the dirt and the bags. And then maybe if the winged man fails, the water man will come out from the ocean and say, "Well, this is my job now," and there'll be a grand battle in the end of times. What?
If she won't
So are
put
we
in
gonna
the-
watch the boys fall?
if she
and then
won't
just
put in the
follow
bag,
them?
You can always cast
Oh.
enlarge on it and make it hold 4 people, and then just 2 people have to ride in a bag.
I'm not going
I'm
on that.
not-
I'm gonna. You see Lorelai like click the
Okay,
back
I
of
got
her
it.
heels together, and they'll be basically her heels will elongate to where there's like big old springs on them. It's expeditious. Pretty
I would
flavoured.
just
Nice.
listen,
45.
fair lady. I think it's you and me and the lady with the shield walking down the thing, not actually enjoying
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna.
I think
watch
so
boys.
too.
Oh, I'm going to beat them. I'm gonna beat them down. Make them feel
What's-
stupid. It'll be great.
How fast does your expeditious retreat make you?
Not that fast.
So, how fast would a hang glider be able to move?
If it
That is the real
works.
question.
Oh, it'll work.
If it
I
works.
trust Tobias.
I feel like you
Good
don't.
luck.
You
and
know what?
Let's keep
And
going.
I'm gonna look at Runa. I'm gonna be like, good luck on your adventuring. That one is not going to be able to help solve any kind of riddles. And she's
I'm
just gonna
aware.
tap her on the shoulder.
Nowhere.
Okay, Tobias,
Okay.
you want to give me the roll for your build? You get advantage because you had a helper.
Okay, help us. Whatever that's worth.
He held the screwdriver.
He held the flashlight and didn't even get yelled at.
I lost my lucky D20, so I'm having to roll with them.
Can I use my inspiration on this?
Oh no!
You want to use your inspiration to help him?
Yeah.
Okay. One of
I
those
feel like he should get double it.
rolls, you get to add a D8.
All right. Where's my D8? That's not D8. It's a D8.
Is that ice cream?
No, it's
So-
Goodles. It's like those white cheddar shell things.
Okay.
So I got a 17
Yeah.
plus 7 plus 10. So that's a 27. So 34.
That
Okay.
bitch rocks it down the mountain. You lost. Lorelai, you lost.
35, guys.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm only moving 60
35.
feet. I'm just out here out of spite.
Yeah. 40 feet.
I'm just out here out of spite.
And not lying, it looks like something Batman would fly.
Nice.
I love
Yes,
it.
it does.
If
It's
Batman
the
was an
greatest.
Ewok.
Keeping with
Batman
the
wasn't Ewok.
Let's go.
Bro.
Give me Tobias, give me a D4.
He's
1.
You were headed towards, the wind's taking you towards the winery.
All right.
Think they're going the wrong direction.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna have
we
to
start
go
walking down
them.
towards Madame Eva, and we watch them go that way, and we're like,
So
Can I,
know
can I
what?
shoot?
yeah, I assume you want to try to
Arrow?
navigate and try to
Yep.
go the
I
I was
opposite
gonna say,
direction.
Yep.
I was gonna ask if I could shoot an arrow at them with ensnaring strike, and then use it like a kite and drag them with us.
neat.
Yo.
Of course you can.
Let her roll for it.
Oh yeah.
Give me a roll to try to hit. Are you?
Oh my gosh.
Can we help
I'm not
her?
trying to
What's
do
both
damage,
of your
I'm just trying
guys'
to,
armor
like,
class?
A 13.
Can we help her with guidance?
What's your armor class, Tobias?
Like me and Runa, since we're
What is it?
16.
So halfway between 13 and 16 is roughly 14.5. So we'll go with 14 armor class, Miss.
He had 20 if it hits me right in the eye.
Not that I see
Okay,
you
and are you
missing
good?
a 14.
Right.
And you guys are giving me
Ever.
guidance.
I mean,
yes, I'm gonna help her with it. Like I'm gonna help her hold
doesn't
the
help.
to help her.
Guidance is a D4, right?
It's not guidance. It's unless you have the spell guidance. Is it help where we can help her make this shot?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Ready?
How are you helping her
here's
make the
one.
shot?
Like attempting to get like have a like use a strip of fabric for like a wind gauge.
Okay.
Just-
yes,
Can I
at advantage.
Use my my intelligence, my knowledge of Barovia, of like wind
right.
directions and all
Advantage
that.
that shit.
She gets advantage.
So
Tobias, I
that
need to
is
bring
a
this back with me.
17, and when I have advantage, I have Elven accuracy, so that's a 17 plus 14.
Nice.
And you need to create a release for me so that you can airdrop a werewolf.
While you're holding 2 bombs.
Bombs away.
Yes.
And so you
So
guys see, like an arrow leaves my bow, and like stringing behind it is just like a long, thin, like vine, and it lodges into like the wooden part of like the center wooden part of the hang glider.
Yeah.
I have that as,
Steady, I
as a
gotta-
kite.
okay, so
I gotta
I know
ask,
you thought
do
this
we
was really
know-
funny. Let's continue this now. So Farryn, hey,
Oh no!
give me a strength check.
Oh no!
She would have advantage on strength check because Runa and I are there.
Oh no,
Helping
you're
hold.
both giving me a strength check.
All 3
Little
of us.
girls, all 3 of you are holding it. Okay.
Okay.
Is this
I'm running
athletics
ahead.
or
I
strength?
wouldn't be there.
Is this athletics or
Okay.
strength, Steady?
Strength
Um,
save
Yeah,
or
athletics or strength.
You can go ahead and give me athletics.
Okay.
Oh, sheesh. Okay, so
Nice.
that plus.
got an 8.
I have really bad strength. It's an 11.
I got a dirty 20.
Fuck, is the wizard the one who has the best strength roll of that? How in the motherfucking hell does that make sense?
The dice give it,
doesn't.
and the
Because
dice take it away.
So she planted
all
her
those
feet.
heavy
She
books.
planted her feet, and you two are both in front of her. She's the anchor.
It's that intelligence level. It kind of helped me out a little bit of knowledge
Now,
of where to put my
Tobias,
my brain.
Tobias,
Uh-huh.
opposed strength check against a dirty 20.
Why don't you do it, Tobias?
Natural. 2 natural 20s.
Fuck you.
What?
Because I have advantage on strength checks.
So Lorelai, as you are expeditiously retreating down the hill, you see the boys fly past you, and the girls flying past you holding on to a rope.
Right.
There
It's
are
like
tails.
Farryn holding onto a rope with Runa holding onto Farron's waist.
Just like this, I'm trying
and little
so hard, you guys.
little Helena dragging her feet down the mountainside the whole way.
And then we're all like,
Lorelai, save us! Help! Help!
Try to lighten up, Lorelai. Be more fun, they said, Lorelai. But it's never enough, is it? Fine.
Carrying
Are you
after
gonna
us.
try to grab onto them? Try to catch up to them to grab onto them? What do you want to try to do here, Lorelai?
Let me look through what I have real quick, because I've got a whole bunch of features that I have not been paying attention to, because I only just turned level 6 and 7.
I look at Tobias and I just go, "This is the most fun I've had in a while."
2 20s together.
Oh, you know what I have? Hang on. Huh. No, that'd be stupid.
I could always just, fireball them out the sky.
I mean, you do see that Helena's feet are like starting to lift off.
A little faster!
here we go.
Yeah, I don't think I particularly
See,
have anything
what do I
for this.
got
I
in my
changed
bag?
out my spells the last time, and I can't change them out again. So,
Okay, let's see.
How
Oh, and
far
hey,
away
Sandy,
are we from them? From the boys?
just so
Hold on.
Go for it. Go for it, Koga.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, just so you know, for my level up, I took another level in Barbarian, and I
Okay.
gained another 10 foot of movement with that level up. So I'm now at 65 feet movement speed.
Okay.
So Farryn,
okay.
you're ensnaring. How far does it go?
Let me see. It's probably gonna break fairly soon.
I mean, you don't particularly have a reason to keep holding on to it.
Now that
Other than
No.
the fact that they are airborne
we're airborne.
Oh, actually, it's
We're
out to
airborne, dog.
150 feet.
up to
Yeah.
how far?
150 feet.
Okay.
I can't do shit.
I'll try to get closer with the expeditious retreat, and if I can get close enough, then I'll do 10 years floating disc underneath them, just as a
Surface.
just for them to
I'll look
fall
at them
on.
and I'll be
Yeah.
like, should we let go?
I mean, it depends whether or not I'm close enough for the disc to actually work. I don't.
Hey,
What's the
Seti,
range?
how many feet in the air?
That one's within 30 feet, and then I'm moving 60 feet, or, well, hang on. I can't do math, hang on. So wait, you can use action dash and then expeditious retreat is an extra, so I can move up to 90 feet. And then if I'm casting 10 years floating disc, it'd be 60 plus the 30.
Corveus. No, Tobias. Regardless, Carl. Guess who else just rolled 2 nat 20s?
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh no.
That dick.
We're all
Strahd.
going to. This is
We're up
going
to
to be
5
very
right now.
bad, you guys.
What's the net 20s for?
Strahd.
Give me a hug. I haven't seen you in like
Depression.
forever.
That's your fault.
It's your fault. You haven't been home.
It's your fault.
Oh.
Is it good?
Yes, thank you. So
Always.
all three of you give me a athletics or strength check.
Them and me?
Are you trying to grab onto the rope too?
I'm mostly just trying to get close enough to do the floating disc thing. Grabbing onto the rope is stupid.
Okay.
So I just got another nat 20.
Seti. No freaking way.
Are you kidding me right now? What?
2,
Nobody-
4, 6. Uh-oh.
What?
What'd Runa get?
I like that we both went beauty influencer, so you could.
We're up to 7 if
Okay,
you both got one.
So Runa,
I
give
can't
me-
see-
give
I
me
can't
a
see Renee.
dex sa- They both got nat 20s. Runa, give me
Okay.
a dex
We're up to
save.
7
Yeah,
right now.
that's 2. 22.
That's better. A dirty 20.
Okay.
Thought
Lorelai,
they were 20s
Yeah.
now.
you caught her on your disc.
Sweet. What about the other one?
They're hanging on for dear life as they are now 50 feet in the air.
Okay, wait. So I caught Helena, but Farryn's
No, you caught Runa.
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 Oh,
Helena's,
Helena
like, hanging
and
off my boot.
the two smallest are holding on for dear life
That's a
Yeah,
great,
Helena's like
great
hanging onto my
plan.
boot.
because they're more aerodynamic.
Makes sense.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Farryn, Helena, anytime you want to let go of the death machine.
Okay.
That's good.
We'll count to 3.
Farryn.
Oh,
Both
okay.
of you.
Are
Okay,
they?
hold on. Both of you have to make, to be able to let go at this point, you're going to have to make a Constitution save to let go. Because
It's also
you have to
reasonable-
break your own fear.
Yeah. Also,
that's valid.
there's nothing that's necessarily keeping like the hang glider from going higher. Eventually, it's going to lose altitude. So, depending on your strength, you could keep holding on to it and eventually land first with them, or you can fall and just hang out and wait for it to lose enough altitude to where the disc won't actually hurt you.
If you can
So
keep up
upsetting.
with it.
If you're strong
you
enough
just-
as a character to keep holding on.
Okay, so I gotta
Yeah.
do a con save. Okay. Okay.
Got to make your con save to let go.
16.
I got a 19.
Okay. What's your DC on that on your disc? That spell. What's your spell DC?
I don't think it. Okay.
What's your normal
15?
spell DC? 15?
15?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both
Okay.
can let go. You both made your save. You can let go. Now give me a dex
All right,
save
ready,
to land
one.
on it.
2, 3.
18!
I got a 12. I have a +8 to
Can
dexterity saving
I
throws. And I got a 12.
reaction catch her?
Go
You
for
should
it.
have gotten the bag.
You should have got
So-
in the
so it's an
bag.
No, the bag leaves in there. You see.
What do you
I'm
need
wearing
to
an
do?
appropriate
What?
shirt for tonight.
If
Okay,
A
Seti,
dex save.
I have a question.
Runa, hold
That's
on.
so
We're
So
saving
I-
lives. We're saving lives. Hold on. Runa, what'd you get?
4.
I hate my dice. Oh my gosh.
Erin's about to take the most damage she's taken this entire game.
I know
That
you
one-
motherfucker.
God.
Go into a rage and half it.
We are going to break.
avoided most of the
This.
Yes, this is time for a commercial break. We are going to break.
That's good. That's good.
As you guys see it, you see Runa land on the disc barely. Then you end up seeing them both let go, and you see Helena land on the disc. But Farryn doesn't
Runa
land on the
attempting to
disc.
catch Farryn.
Yeah, Runa tries to grab Farryn.
Would
And
my-
Farryn is
would-
falling.
When I get back. Would I? Oh.
It
I'm
is break
hoping.
time, everybody. Stretch.
All right.
Get some grapes. Get some water. Somebody pray for Farryn.
Oh, I got you,
Somebody,
Farryn. I got you.
somebody has Featherfall.
Hey, Koga, if this goes really bad for
Well,
you and I,
technically, right
not.
now, I
Now they can hear me. Now they can hear you. Okay, Twitch, we're back because it's been more than 7.5 minutes, but whatever.
Meh.
How you doing? I got a little bit of a headache. I'm sure it has nothing to do with
Some Tylenol.
lots of people in my head.
All talking at the same time.
What? Never.
I
Super
know.
incorrect.
It was crazy.
It's like being at one of my family parties, I swear. If there's not at least 3 conversations going on, like somebody's gotta be sick or not there.
Yeah.
It's yeah. It was crazy. If you missed it, you need to go back and watch it. If you've ever wanted to sit in an Italian house, right, and listen to multiple conversations
this
all
is
happening at
what that
once,
was. Yep.
right, my suggestion is stare at Koga because it's the funniest. Right? Because he is just sitting there half the time going like this and looking around and then he might say 1 or 2 words every once in a while. It's a whole thing. At different times, you got Helena raising her voice and Runa raising her voice, and you got Lorelai raising her voice, and Farryn's like,
Yeah. Farryn, you gotta find your voice, madam.
I know. I got it.
I don't think we need a 4th one here.
She just needs to be heard.
Listen, can we build her like a megaphone? Like the things with the cars?
just get
You are starting a Decepticon, madam.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Okay, hold
y'all
on.
know that Jamie from
that better?
B20 Dinner, she's allergic to chicken, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And yet it doesn't seem
It
to
gives her
change
horrible
when
headaches.
Are you
Yeah,
allergic to
nuggets?
us, Teddy?
lady.
No, because she
Are you
just
trying to
said
say something,
I
Jen?
might have just eaten something I wasn't supposed to eat, and it could be giving me a headache.
Oh,
That's true.
Ooh, so I'm snitching.
She listens about as well as
I'm
Corbin
snitching.
does when it's time to go to sleep.
Brain doesn't work that way.
brain doesn't work
First
that
of
way.
all,
Be
I used to
like,
have
oh yeah,
I used to have a friend that every
We
time
have
his
a good
mom and dad would ignore
time,
him,
okay?
he would eat a spoon of peanut butter. Put himself
Listen,
in shock.
if I were to turn around and do the exact same thing to him and be like, hey Seti, it's time to go to bed, he's gonna be like, don't tell me what to do. And then if it's reversed, he's like, I can't believe she didn't do what I told her to.
the night that we were there, Mama said he was trying to get Seti to go to bed, and she went and got his sleep apnea mask.
That was so funny. We're like, just sneak up, it'll be hilarious.
He's like, what are you doing?
I'm like, okay, the payoff wasn't as good as the build up, but still.
No, it was great.
It was
so
good.
really funny.
Mhm.
It was really
So
Oh god.
Farryn is falling.
Free falling.
Would I be able to use rope trick and catch her with the rope before she hits the ground?
Depends how well you know Pythagorean's theorem to be able to do
Yeah,
that.
I
high
hate
intelligence.
how
Thanks,
we have to
God.
use Pythagorean theorem in D&D.
Yeah.
Pythagorean theorem comes up in my D&D games all the time.
Yeah, his problem is you're a moving object, but you're also being affected by wind, and we're a moving object. And somehow she has to get a 5x5. I'm assuming you threw a 5x5. That's like harder than if you were trying to get a 20-pointer for basketball, because that
Plus
at least
you're
stands
falling
still.
and trying to catch yourself too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I might just be eating the dirt on this one, guys.
You might be.
Yeah.
We got healing,
Right.
it's okay. Because magic initiate, yo. I knew no one
Yeah.
took care of me on Tuesday.
Lay on hands, bro.
I took magic initiative with cleric just to get the healing spell because I knew who was gonna be on our team, and I'm like, I'm gonna need this.
That's the whole
Fair.
reason why Corvallis is a cleric.
Give me your first
Yeah.
of a couple dex saves.
All right, here we go. All right, dex saving throw number 1. That's a 19 plus 8, so it's a 27 for the first dex save.
Nice.
Oh yes, heaven forbid you fail at anything. Please continue.
So
She
you grab
Rambo's
that
all
first tree limb. Give me a strength check.
Yes. Oh. Just a regular strength check?
Just a regular strength check.
That's a nat 1 minus 1.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
So give me your
Holy
second dex
baby.
save as we hit that second limb.
I'll add that nat 1.
A 12
First
plus
one was
8,
a
so a
nice-
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Give me another strength check.
A 2.
Okay. Give me your third dex save as you didn't manage to hold on to that tree limb.
A 17.
Okay. Give me that strength check.
An 8.
Give me another dex save as you didn't hold on to that tree limb.
How many tree limbs are we gonna hit on our way down?
We're gonna find out. It's like a cartoon. An 18 plus 8.
18 plus 8, right on. Give me that strength check.
It's gonna be
It
bad
is-
again.
Come on, dice.
She's gonna
A
hit
10.
every branch on the way down.
Every fucking branch.
Okay.
That's 438 points of damage.
Fifth and final dex save, or there's no limbs left for you to grab.
Its final dex save is a 19.
Nice. Give me that strength save.
Come on, dice.
A 2.
I laughed so hard I gave myself like little sparkly things floating around in my vision because I couldn't breathe. Oh my god. He's literally hit every branch on the way down. She didn't miss a single damn one. Oh, my
I need
Every one of them.
like the rag doll that just
Oh my gosh.
But does she land face first or on her back? That's the
Oh,
real
wait.
question when she hits the ground.
Roll a d4 or something. Odds or evens for which way you land.
Okay, alright, I'll roll a d4. Odds I land on my back, evens I land face plant.
Okay.
Okay.
It's odds. So I land on my back.
Oh, okay. So
But I'm
Well,
Where
staring
does
up
the
at every
disc
single
run over
plant.
her?
it's floating. But like,
Limbs that
no,
are
wait.
just like
So
falling.
Farryn is like laying on the ground, spread eagle. What does she? How does she contemplate her life and how she's gotten
I
to this
see every single branch I broke on the way down. And I just
Okay.
close my eyes.
So there are 3 branches that you grabbed to slow you down a little. Okay. So you slowed down your terminal velocity. Okay.
Okay.
So, but you are going to take those 3 branches are going to cause an additional 3d4 because they broke. So,
For Farryn.
oh, Farryn, this is humorous.
Farryn.
This is humorous.
Speaking of humorous, that's what she wrote.
buddy rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Every time she's like tries to grab a branch, she like feels it between her fingers and she's like, I got it, and then it just like slips away.
And it smacks you in the face.
So
Yeah,
you
it's
have
like
to check your chat for this one gif. It's so good.
To consider this terminal velocity of a bunny rabbit.
Oh, here, I'll put it in the main one so you don't have to switch.
I already did.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
listen, y'all
Oh my
can't be
God.
making me laugh this hard.
As we float over Farron's limp form on the ground,
Just like
running
fun.
after the kite. My God.
Oh my
Oh. Well, you gave it a good Barovian try there, Farryn. You did well.
god.
How much
I'm
damage?
scared. I'm scared to say the number.
Oh no!
Really?
What's the first number of your hit points?
6.
Okay, I'm not as scared. Right.
Oh no!
79 points of damage.
Oh my fucking God!
Farryn is dead on the ground.
As soon as she goes
Conscious,
down,
but like,
Runa's off
you're
that
on the
disc.
disc. I can just go do it.
I got it. I've got 5.
Okay.
Off the disc. Immediately, hand on the chest, hand to her amulet, her Raven Queen amulet, and gives her 4 points of healing to bring her back.
It like hurts to breathe.
I'm sorry.
That's all the broken ribs, darling. That's why it's hard to breathe.
Can any of you like fix those?
Ah.
Not in a way that will be
Yeah.
pleasant. 1 second. I'm gonna feel around her ribs and just kind of put them in the right place ish, and you'll feel a bit of a twinge, and I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
Constitution save to not pass out.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, I got these.
17.
Okay. Okay. You didn't
Yes,
pass
Cure
out.
Wounds.
You may have wanted to.
Yeah,
You
probably.
probably
Helena's
wanted
just gonna
to.
put her.
I probably want to.
How much healing do you give her?
Helena's gonna put her hands over her ears
Oh.
because she knows there's about to be a scream. Because that's
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
hurt.
I let that roll for me because I don't want to. 12.
Okay,
12
that's not
points?
bad.
That's good.
Meanwhile, we're up in the air, and I'm like, "Did you feel something?"
You
You
got
guys
the
actually
fingers.
probably got a little bit of a burst of speed because you don't have the
Because
weight
all of a
drag.
sudden- 3 people's weight off of it.
Oh gosh.
Did you
Sorry,
feel that?
guys. I was just trying to get them to go the right direction.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I get that.
Listen, let the boys go on their own adventure. We'll go to the Vistani because clearly you need help in healing.
I tentatively lift Farryn and
Put her on
put
the
her
disc,
on the
man.
disc.
Yeah. You can.
Gets a
Yeah.
stretcher.
Oh,
Yeah, you could just lay down on there. It's okay.
There was a video I watched a while back ago that talked about how, magical healing and everything, and how when you heal, but you still remember what it felt like.
Yeah.
You know.
And the mental
Trauma
damage, the trauma does not. So, Farryn, you're Erica.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a compliment, but you're kind of young. Okay, have you ever had to experience any phantom pain?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Not so much here or here.
Everywhere.
I'm cracking myself up from a Tommy Boy quote. Sorry.
here or here,
That's
just
wonderful.
right here.
Right.
Yeah,
Here.
your everything hurts.
Your everything hurt.
You're everything.
Your everything
Yeah.
hurt.
No, I can picture that. Like getting thrown off of a horse into the jump. Like,
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Just like
man.
laying there contemplating your life.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
We'll let Farryn recover on the disc. Let's keep going because heaven knows where the
I
boys are going.
say, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know where they're going, but I'm going this way.
If I lay on the disc while we're walking, can I short rest?
Yes,
She
you
really
can.
stuck that landing.
Sure.
It's not a comfortable short rest, but
No, but it's a short rest.
So
Short rest.
I'm not trying to make this difficult. I swear I'm not. But does the disc stay level to the ground or level to the plane?
That's a great question. I just exited out of that to go do the update on level 7, so let me
I'm
hang
just
on.
curious if she's holding on as the disc is going down at an angle, or if it's. I think it
I
stays
thought it-
level to the plane.
I thought it stays level.
Let me
Like,
look.
Yeah.
level to the plane is what we decided through the maze.
The spell
Okay, that's right.
creates
That's
special
right.
powers
That's
of
right. You did it
force.
through the maze.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
did
that's
it through the
true.
maze.
Yeah.
Okay,
Level to the pull of gravity.
Yeah.
I used
I was
all
there
of
for
my-
that part, you guys.
Yeah.
True.
I used all my hit dice and I'm back up to like 50 health, so that's not too bad.
50 health is not too bad, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
I look at Koga and be like, I wish she had got in the bag.
I mean, I have no answers.
She may not be breathing right now, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt to breathe.
Yeah.
True.
I feel bad.
Do you know what the last thing through her mind was? The ground.
That limb? Oh,
Yes. The third or fourth branch.
A rock or branch.
You know? Oh, gosh.
Oh, Lord.
At least I didn't
Oh.
permadive.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
fair.
Yeah, that would have been the
I would have been.
The
We all would have
worst
felt horrible
I've been
if
playing
you had
Dungeons
And no
and
one
Dragons.
would have known
the
on
whole
like
sisterhood
Thursday.
comes back together, except for Farryn, and no one knows why.
No one knows why.
You have to bring in a new character and be like, so guys, this person's coming in because I fell from a kite.
I've been playing Dungeons and
fell
Dragons
from a
for
kite?
38 years. I've been playing this game for 38 years, and that is in the top 3 funniest fucking things I have ever had happen.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I'm sitting here looking at the dice, and I'm like, that's 79 because she was able to slow down from 30 of it.
This is
Because
Oh
when you
my
started
gosh,
falling, I was like,
legit
okay,
died.
we're going to be, for every branch she catches, we will reduce 10.
Oh my gosh, you could have legit died. That's so
It's
nice.
just like the difference in rolling above a 10 for all of my dexterity checks and not being able to roll past like a 5 on my strength checks is like ridiculous.
yeah.
And each time the
I
DC
told
yeah.
went
Right.
up 1.
Yeah.
Because you just hit another branch, and then, and so the DC
Just
kept going
oriented
up.
again.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
insane.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my god.
we finally, this conversation is happening as we're getting onto the Vistani camps, right?
We're heading towards it.
Might have
Yeah.
taken a bit.
So, boys,
Yep.
are you,
I've never seen Rambo, but this is so perfect.
You know
That's 100% exactly what just fucking happened.
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
what are we watching?
Core
It was
memory, you guys.
The video that
Rambo
memory.
video of him falling
Rambo
off the
jumping off a
mountain.
cliff.
Rambo First Blood Part 1 when he jumps off the cliff and hits every tree branch on the way down.
That was me.
Core
We're trying
memory,
to
you
make our
guys.
way.
Core memory.
It is a core memory
Oh
because
my
I don't
God.
have to watch the video. I remember it, and I just saw it. I just saw it as we were describing what was happening.
Yep.
Oh,
Imagine
man.
Farryn getting back to Thursday night to the sisterhood and everyone being like,
my
"Oh my
word.
god, is everyone okay? What happened?" And Farron's just like, "I died."
And we didn't even
I don't think we have a way of bringing you back, even if you did.
You hit the ground so hard you buried yourself.
Lock everything on the map.
Oh my gosh.
It was just a person size, like a body imprint 6 feet down.
Strahd's estate is not locked.
No.
Why would you
We
lock it
tested
if you're the
it.
most feared person?
We keep heading towards Madame
Because
Ava's
I
encampment
keep messing with it.
as far as the hand glider will take us.
Yeah, did I at least effectively course correct them?
Yeah, no, you did. You did.
Oh, okay. Fucking positives here. Look at the positives.
Yeah, they're
Um,
oh my goodness. Good. Thank you.
Oh my
boys, boys,
Yes.
Setter.
I need some performance to navigate, because remember how I said you just lost some extra weight, so you picked up some speed?
Yep.
You're probably going to overshoot your landing.
If you don't course correct.
All right. Remember the plan. If shit starts to hit the fan, just jump into your bag of holding and just ride it out. Built-in
I'm not sure if
airbag.
it'll work, but we'll
Built-in
see.
airbag. Oh, here we go.
An 18 on the die. And you said it was what? Performance?
I think it'd be performance.
17 total.
Koga?
All right.
Oh,
You overshoot
hang on.
the landing.
We're going to land in Strahd's castle. Yes.
That'll be fun.
Oh,
I can finally get my muffin.
You do. You land at Strahd's castle.
oh, you motherfuckers.
Wait,
You
seriously?
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Whoa, what? Where? Like outside of it?
That's on them, bro.
In the
Into it?
courtyard.
That's on them.
Inside the courtyard.
Oh, that would be so funny if they literally ran into the side of the castle, though.
We have a Black Hawk down. I repeat, we have a Black Hawk down.
If I notice that we're about to land in the courtyard, I'll look over at. But before that, I'll look at Tobias. I'll be like, "Should we, abandon ship before we go in there?"
You have a passive perception of what? 20?
20.
Yours is 14?
Yeah.
But my insight is shit.
Obviously.
He said my insight.
Obviously.
Right.
I have a +1 on my inside.
You see people in the courtyard, and they don't necessarily look undead. You see a couple different wagons. And Tobias, you recognize one of those wagons. It's a horseless wagon.
A horse wagon?
It's Corvais' future wife.
So
Does this wagon look?
it looks very familiar.
It's my honey.
Well, not necessarily from this world, but yeah.
She's a cheating whore.
Oh my god.
Is it Corvais' wagon?
No, it is not Corvais' wagon.
So I did this on GTA once.
Yeah.
I stole a car. So
So, do you guys let go right before it hits the wall, or are you going to let it hit the wall and then drop? How are you doing this?
Is there like a haystack we can aim for?
Yeah. There's a haystack.
We're gonna Assassin's Creed this shit.
Okay.
Fucking get it.
I am getting in the bag of holding and casting catapult on it.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Towards the haystack?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. I don't always know when it comes to you, sir.
Do I have time to rig bombs to the hang glider first?
No.
What happened to our plan about me turning into a werewolf and dropping with bombs? We said, enemies, we're going to drop with bombs.
So
we are airdropping the werewolf.
you see, he definitely airdropped it. There are multiple, like commoners and a lot of dusk elves you see coming towards you guys, and some of them pull crossbows and arrows. They're like, who are you? What are you?
We'll tell you when we land.
No, that is after you guys have landed. That's when they're
Okay.
they were tracking you as you were coming in.
Here we go.
Can they get themselves out of the bag of holding?
I only like to go halfway in it.
I actually didn't go into the bag of holding.
I'm gonna try and hermit
I was just
crab
aiming.
myself out of the bag of holding.
I was just aiming straight for the hay bale.
Yeah, how do you get yourself out of a bag of holding? You don't.
Rope
Yeah, that's what's gonna be my question.
rope of mending, or not mending, rope of climbing.
Did you get that back from Runa?
Huh?
Nothing. I'm being stupid.
So
Make another one.
you guys are surrounded by probably a good 15, 20 dusk elves that have you at arrow, crossbow, point. And they're like, who are you? What are you doing?
Hi, my name's Koga. We were just on Mount Gageth.
They several of them look that direction.
I don't move. I just stay where I'm at. I'm not gonna pull like a switcheroo or anything.
One of them that clearly Tobias looks like a leader, a sergeant, captain type. Because you do
We'll
notice
come with
that the
one.
dusk elves all seem to be in some type of like uniform. And
Do I
the one goes,
And think,
which one of you built that?
It was kind of a team effort, really. My idea.
Are you both artificers?
No, just him. I'm a survivalist.
and survive you did. High five.
And what is your business here in Castle Ravenloft?
Well, we don't
Came
have any
before
business
me.
here. This is where the hang glider took us. We didn't have much control over it. We'd be willing to leave. We're looking for Madame Ava.
Okay, she's down at her camp.
Yeah, we overshot it.
Why are you looking for her? What business do you have with Madame Eva?
We're trying to figure out how to get home.
How did you get in here?
Well,
Hang
seems like-
glider.
I mean, yeah.
Hang glider.
Now, my point
Barovia.
is, what Vistani brought you here?
His name was Todd. Todd Bonsarovich.
They all raise, they like pull up at the mention of Zarovich. You know, like they unhinge crossbows and raise them, and they're like, "What Zarovich?"
His name was Todd, with a T. Todd. Todd.
They're gonna get themselves killed.
They're kind of looking around at each other.
And it'll be funny.
I don't want to fight.
That's the name he
I
gave
don't think
me, man.
you guys want to either.
No.
But let me explain. We woke up in a field. There was this giant ball of hedgewood with a bunch of minotaurs in it. We stopped a demon lord from coming into this world. And now we're here.
They all kind of look around at each other and they're like, "So you been on a bender?"
I mean, I hadn't touched a drop since the first night I got to, well,
Is
Madame
that
Eva
what these
camp
things are
that
called?
one night.
I was going to call it a hang glider. You
What?
call it a bender.
The hang glider. You're talking about drinking.
You asked if I was on a bender. I call it a hang glider. I was on that.
How did you get on this side of the mist? What Vistani
woke up and
brought
I
you
got
through
here.
the mist to be here?
But no one brought me through the mist. I was in my wagon. I was riding down the road. The next thing I know, I was in Vallaki. I made some friends.
We weren't in Vallaki.
Traveling.
Oh.
And then we went back to Vallaki to get something, and then I woke up in a field. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, I'm not exactly sure which field it was, but I woke up with strangers. No offense, friend, but we woke up there. Like he said, there was some sort of maze. The ground was twisting and turning, and we ran inside. We fought a bunch of creatures. Some demon lord asshat or whatever his name was.
Build like a barn.
And
Go get Queen Esmeralda.
We stopped him.
And with
The thing
that, we
went
will
back to
cut over
normal.
to the ladies.
Whoa.
I'm married to royalty.
What?
Whoa.
Queen
I
That
don't know who
is-
this is yet.
I rolled for
Wait,
some-
does that mean that
All right.
I don't know
Wonder
what
if she's-
Renee thinks
Wait.
she just discovered.
I don't know who this is.
I mean, I know
I know
Esmeralda,
but I
but
watched Sunday.
and Koga, you would recognize
So-
Esmeralda's name.
I mean, would I really?
You and Corvus got her on our side.
Like, I met her for like 5 seconds.
That's fair.
And then it was all Corvus and her this, and Esmeralda and Corvus that. No. Then I woke up and I was fighting werewolves.
happens quite a bit?
All right, we're continuing on.
Are we though?
Are we though? Okay, ladies.
Are we though?
It takes you a good hour trek.
Yep.
Thankfully, you're going downhill,
Yep.
so it feels a lot faster. But you get to the we'll say that you got past that lake when
Like here?
this lake.
Oh. Okay.
We
Okay.
will rename that Lake Farryn.
Yep.
You
sense.
got right on the other side of Lake Farryn when you fell.
Nice.
So, yeah,
That makes sense.
I'm gonna say
Aaron's drop.
another Farron's drop.
Yes. Farron's up the base of the mountain.
Yep, Farron's drop is at the base of the mountain. So another hour gets you to the road. A good half hour on the path. Probably about 2 hours to get to the Madame Eva's camp. Okay.
Okay.
And you get down to Madame Eva's camp, and there's when you guys get to the road. Let's skip. We'll cut back once you get to this road. Okay. There is some travel. That you guys see. You see a merchant wagon that is headed towards Barovia. In fact, you majority of you recognize him as he's definitely a Martikov.
Ooh.
He looks like a younger Erwin.
Is it what's his face and he's just not dead yet in this world?
Adrian?
No, it's not Adrian.
To younger
Okay.
Erwin?
A younger Erwin.
Interesting.
And he sees
Um,
the.
Oh,
He
Not one
sees
of the
you.
sons we've met.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me, ladies. Are you okay?
just
No.
Hi
fine.
there. Did you happen to see a hang glider in the air anywhere around here? We're kind of following it.
big flying thing.
Big flying thing looks kind of like a big
Yeah.
bird. If a big bird were attached to two full-grown men doing stupid, childish things.
Not the ones who fell.
It looks like a lot of fun. I must admit,
Yeah.
it looked like a lot of fun.
It probably
It was
is,
not.
but it needs some improvements for safety reasons.
Did you
Um,
see where it
It
went?
was not.
it looked like it was headed towards Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, great.
Oh no, I'm good. I don't go there.
You look
thank
you look very familiar, sir. Are you related to the Martigovs?
Yeah, I'm Bray.
Oh,
Oh.
you're much older than I remember, Ray. Where's your brother?
Who, Brom?
Bram, yeah, where's your brother?
Brom's back at the winery. He's
At
working.
the winery.
Yeah. How do you? I'm sorry, I don't remember you, ma'am. Was it
Dude,
was
sure.
it when my parents owned the Blue Water?
Who
I
owns
think
the blue
so.
water now?
Is your grandmother still around by chance?
Yeah.
Oh, that would change some things. Yeah, I know your parents.
Really?
We might have met when you were very little, although I don't think you remember it now. That you know how taverns are. People come and go all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't wait until I was old enough to go work at the winery with my cousins and uncles.
Yeah.
So where are you ladies?
What?
Where are you ladies headed?
After the flying thing, unfortunately.
All the way
What
to the
should
castle? Well, I have a
Oh, they
delivery
got
at the
that
castle,
far.
but I have to deliver
Oh no.
a barrel up here to. Why don't you go to the castle? What's wrong with the castle?
what should we expect at the castle? It's been a little bit since we've been in Barovia.
Not we're not too big a fan of vampires specifically. We don't tend to want to associate with them.
Hold it. There's a. Did somebody pull the stake?
Is
That
he?
means it worked.
No, just had bad experiences in the past and tend to
Okay.
try and stay away from them.
Yes, I don't go towards the castle Ravenloft. I don't risk it.
In your
You
childhood?
are who are you delivering to then?
At the castle.
I'm taking a barrel to the castle. It's Queen Esmeralda.
And who is so Esmeralda's at the castle right now?
Yes, yes.
You guys, I think we should go with him.
Okay.
Do you mind if we hitch a ride for to go to the castle to catch up with our friends?
No,
We could pay you for it.
I have to deliver to the blood on the vine first.
Why don't we start walking and you can pick us up after you make your delivery? Because I'm
Okay,
sure
yeah.
you'll make the delivery and then meet you.
Okay. Yeah. No. Are you sure you're okay to walk though? Man, is she okay to? She
She'll
looks
be
pretty
fine.
rough.
She's
can ride on
resting
this
on
bitch.
the. I reset her ribs.
fine.
She'll be okay in a
Oh,
little
no,
bit. She
is
just
she?
needs some time to rest.
If anybody
She's
offers you a
fine.
ride on a hang glider at any point in your life, tell
Don't
them no.
say yes.
Say
Do
no.
you?
The
do
answer
you
is
want me
no.
to get? Do you want me to get Father Donovich? See if he could maybe.
I think we're okay.
No.
We just need to catch up with our friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it would be good to see him again, but
I will go
not.
ahead and
That's bedtime.
I will deliver this, and it'll probably by the time I catch up with you,
Thank you, Brett.
it'll probably be a couple hours, because I have to drop it off and then turn around, and come back. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
no
a, I'm a
worries.
good hour out from there. So, you sure you don't mind walking? I
No
mean, it
worries.
is a nice day.
Yeah,
It's been
it's very
raining.
nice.
It was
Yeah.
raining the past 3 days, but it's nice to
If
see
they
the
didn't
sun
want to
out
walk,
again.
they could just hitch a ride on the disc. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
fine.
the sun is nice. I missed it.
Okay. Well, I'll see you ladies in a couple hours then. Anybody in Barovia because you're clearly coming from what, the Kresk area?
Oh,
Yeah, we were there
Probably.
visiting. Yeah, we were there visiting.
Anybody you need me to say hi to in Barovia while I'm there?
Is Mark still around?
Yeah. Ismark's the Burgermeister. And
I don't
Is
think
Arena
you
there
remember
too?
me.
no, Irina actually is living in Vallaki.
Oh,
Is
nice.
Good.
she a teacher?
She is a teacher. How did you know?
She just seems the type.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, she.
When is
Oh,
so that means if the sun is out, is
And Arena's a
Madam
teacher.
Eva still around? Is she teaching Arabella?
Last I heard, Madam Eva is not doing great. I mean, um, she keeps. I've heard rumors that she's going to be on horseback within the next few weeks to a month. That she wants to go where all the Vistani go towards the end of their lives.
that makes sense. If you're this old, then Arabelle would be almost a teenager,
Taking over.
at least.
She's
Yes,
Mhm.
she's of age.
Yep.
yes. Arabella is. She just turned 17, and she is beautiful.
She's very
Oh.
special.
You met her. Is she nice?
Yes, I tried my best when I delivered some wine one time to see if she'd be willing to go on a date with me. She she, however, says she has eyes for someone else.
Who?
Oh,
I might know them.
you know,
Um,
Did she mention
this
who?
this little boy that grew up at the orphanage there in Vallaki named Felix.
Oh my God,
I
that's
know
so
him too. That is so sweet.
He's a nice kid. He's
I'll
pretty
have to
quiet.
step in.
He's
I'll
pretty
have to
quiet,
go
but he's a
over
nice
to
kid.
her. Yeah.
So, yeah, so they're kind of dating, and yeah, he's a lucky guy.
The Felix that I had met had a little friend with him, kind of spiky teeth, a little bit more of a feral child. Some people called him Freak, some people called him Hunter. Do you know what he's up to?
he died where I'm from.
Simon?
Story, I'll tell you about it.
So, legend tells that the wild boy of Mount Baratok, if you're not careful, if you don't, if you try to hit the lake too early, or if you stay out on the lake too late, if you poach animals, and for some reason, if you don't,
If you
poke-
take frogs.
if you, yeah, you're not allowed to gig frogs, and if you poke the eyes out of fish,
Good for
that
him.
the wild boy of Mount Baratok will come for you. But it's just
Sounds like he's learned some.
it's just a tale that all the grown-ups tell their kids.
Sounds like he's living a good life.
I wish he wasn't alone.
Legend tells that
Maybe
he's
he's
not.
He has
Legend tells
a
that
little girl, probably.
Legend tells that the mad mage took him in.
Really? That makes so much sense. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
That makes my heart
I
so
want-
happy. I'm gonna cry. Hold on, stop. That makes my heart happy.
I can't believe the match page is alive here. That's insane.
But hey, I gotta get this delivery done.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
We gotta get going.
road.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we'll catch up with you later, Bray.
Okay.
As soon as he's out of earshot, I'll be like, guys, I think we're in a version of the future where we all succeed.
I think so.
I think so too. Eva's passing on, which I knew would happen. And all of the beautiful things in Barovia that she wishes she could see, she got to see before she went.
Yeah.
Oh, and to
Like
know
you
that
guys are
Freak,
girlfriends.
and to know that Freak is happy in arms. He did not survive, but here he is at rest and happy.
He's happy.
I'm sorry. I cannot wait to tell Sahar.
Okay, back to the boys.
Oh,
If you don't think I'm totally bringing Felix with us to go visit her, you're wrong.
So, anyways, that's how they made me their chief.
Right, but why were you wearing grass skirts?
Well, there has to be some modicum of modesty on the island. It's a whole long story. You can't anger the volcano god.
Okay, that. How did
But
you
that
get to
doesn't
the
answer your
island again?
question. That doesn't answer your question about how we got here, though.
Right. And you guys see Esmeralda come walking towards you. And her one mechanical looking leg is a lot better looking than the mechanical leg that you guys remember your Esmeralda with. And she comes walking up. So my men tell me that you flew in on something, like
Point
a
to it.
bird.
Stuck in the wall.
And why? Why?
Well, we were on top. We were on top of the mountain and figured the fastest way to get off the mountain would be to use the hang glider.
Hang glider.
Yeah, it rides the wind.
I understand. So why not call it a wind glider? Why are you hanging?
Because you
hanging
hang
is
from it.
not okay, but you don't hang from it. You hold on to it. If you were hanging from it, you would tie rope around your neck.
No. See, you tie rope around your waist. See, and I'll point to it.
That's not how you hang people.
I mean, we don't want to really hang people
Then why call it a hang glider?
because you hang from it.
But you're not hanging.
But we are, just in a different position. I don't think you're understanding the
Sir,
rest.
do you have a mediocre of intelligence more than him?
I'm going to take a second to show him, and I'm going to use my magical tinkering. And I'm going to take just a moment. Just watch for a moment. And I'm going to build a small miniature version of the hang glider. And two little, tiny, look like little action figure kind of things to go on it. And I put it on there, and I hold it in my hand. And then I'm going to cast catapult on it to launch it. And it, fly like a paper airplane. Okay. But it was much bigger because it carried us.
I understand that. Do you see my leg? I've met people like you before. I used to have a friend many years ago who resembled you. And trust me, I understand the concept. I don't understand why you would call it a hang glider.
Because we were just hanging out while we were gliding.
Hanging does not mean... I don't think you know what... That word doesn't mean what you think it means.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
It's
See,
a
I
bender.
can use words too.
We were on a bender.
Oh, you were drunk. Okay. So what do you need to do? What are we doing here? Why are we here?
Now
What
she
do
looks
you-
familiar, right?
Oh yeah, she looks like
Yeah.
Esmeralda, a little bit older maybe. Little nicer, not so rough around the edges.
You've not changed a bit, have you? You're still
What do you-
bossing everybody around all the time.
I'm the queen. Yes, I'm bossing people around because I'm the queen.
The queen of what?
The queen of Barovia.
And who is the
Oh,
king?
Mazel Tov!
What?
Who is the king of Barovia?
No, I heard you. What is... Okay.
So you're going to forget about me just like that.
There is no king. I chose not to get married because I don't need a man.
You don't need one, but would you want one?
You see 3 of the guards raise their crossbows at you. No,
Wow,
no,
your balls are huge. How did we not get way down on that thing?
No, I don't need or want one. Okay, but thank you very much. You're not even my type.
Oh.
Or do
I don't think she likes
Have you heard?
guys.
What? No!
Have you seen Van Richten?
You're not from around here, are you?
You know
I'm from
where
the Sword Coast.
What? Where are you
Esmeralda, Tobias.
from? Who is Tobias?
Oh my
He's
God.
Tobias.
Every
I'm
woman
Koga.
in my life.
And I'm from the Sword Coast. I'm not from Barovia.
The Sword Coast. Now that I've heard of. I take it your
You
name is
met me
Tobias.
You met me there.
Okay. No, I haven't met you there.
Then how did I get this? I pull out my
Esmeralda.
journal and I show her the section where I have all these love notes that I've written to her and drawings and images of her that I've drawn over the years. Then how did I get these?
Dude, that's just creepy.
Oh my God. Arabelle said that one day people would come
And
from
you did.
another dimension. What?
What?
Huh?
Oh. What?
No, continue. Sorry.
Arabelle had said that one day a group would come from other dimensions. But they'd be too late because we'd already done everything. We'd already taken care of the problem. And that you guys would be more confused than we were.
Then how do we get home?
We'll need to go see the queen herself, little Miss Arabelle. I may be the
I thought
queen
you
of
were the
Barovia.
queen.
I'm the queen of Barovia. She's the queen of the land. Princess that she is. It's.
I hope
okay,
she's
so
putting unicorn rugs everywhere.
I call her a queen because she thinks she's in charge of everything. because she's very spoiled.
Why did you spoil her?
You didn't answer me.
I was not the one. What?
Where's Van Richten?
He died when we took Strahd down.
Where is he buried?
In the basement, in his tomb. Every 14 days, we restake the son of a bitch.
You really don't remember me.
Sir, I am sorry, but you and I come from two totally different dimensions. I am sure that the Esmeralda that you knew and loved saw something in you that I don't.
Yeah,
I am sorry that I don't see that. I mean, I'm not really sorry, but I'm sure that she would be sorry that I don't see it.
You're exactly like her. She never cared. It's fine. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna turn my back on her and walk away and find somewhere to sit down.
Oh, poor little Tobias. Oh my goodness. The little heart.
I'm trying to hide that I'm crying.
Oh no, that's even worse.
I walk over to my buddy. We're like, hey, bud, you need a few moments alone?
And every person watching this VOD is like, God, that DM's a dick.
I got a 10 on my deception check to see if anyone's not noticing that I'm crying.
Give me the butts.
What'd you get?
Or don't.
A 10.
You have a passive of 20.
I'm like ugly crying. There's like snot running down my beard.
I just put my hand on your shoulder, pat it a couple of times. I'm like, it's going to be okay, pal. We'll get you back where you got to go.
How long were you and her together?
10 years.
Wow. I don't think I've ever... I know I've never been with anyone more than 5 years. How did you put up with her for 10 years?
We lived in separate countries.
That explains a lot.
Van Richten kept us busy. He tried to keep us apart because he said that she was no good for me.
He was probably right. I've never met a man that I didn't hurt.
You hurt me more than once.
She did, not me. She did, not me. I haven't even had a chance to hurt you yet. That's not an offer. It's not an offer. But about these females that your friend says I'm probably into,
I think they all died.
okay.
It is quite possible. They decided to try and hitch a ride on the hang glider that we've been.
We offered them a ride on the bender. They chose not to accept. But then they decided to try and dangle from it and fell. But one of them was a good aim. She hit every branch of that tree on the way down. Like, we really thought she had a shot.
And we could not stop the thing to go back and check on her.
You left your people out there in the woods.
No, they got off the ride. Like, we were riding together on the bender, and they got off.
And this thing doesn't have brakes yet.
Oh, it's broken.
All gas, no brakes.
It's broken. We full sent that shit.
I see.
Speaking of which,
do you need to clean yourself up so we can go see Arabelle and figure out how to get you all home?
yeah, can I pack up the bender real quick?
Sure.
I go over there and start just taking it apart and throwing shit just in my bag.
I'll help you.
Right.
Hey, could you build me one of these to take home?
Yes.
I'm sorry your girlfriend dumped you.
Oh, Runa's gonna
I
kill
wasn't
me.
lying when I said she's a cheating whore. She's tried to
She's
sleep
doing
with
well
two
for
of them.
herself. Like, go queen.
She's tried to sleep with two of my companions in the Barovia that I'm in.
Oh.
I have questions.
Well, see, is that the nature of your relationship?
She's abusive. Sometimes she hits me.
Hey, you should get out of that relationship. That sounds not good.
I love how Koga's just going with it.
He looks at you, he takes you by the shoulders, he goes, she should be putting the sensual in consensual.
It was never consensual to begin with. The first time she cast Charm Person on me.
Really? That's not okay.
The second
Listen,
time she cast Evasion.
you
Twice.
I
Listen,
can't
you-
fucking breathe.
Prismatic Spray.
are a short king, and you deserve better. And you deserve better trees to climb.
I'm 6'2". I'm not short.
You're shorter than me, Shorty.
Oh. True.
Do you have it, Corbin, or do you need it?
I think it's
I see you
time
typing in the OCC.
I'm going to pull my small penknife from my belt pouch. And I was like, she's the one that convinced me I should grow this shit. And I start shaving my mustache and beard.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Always having a
Oh my
full
God.
mental fucking
Good for you.
breakdown.
He's fucking having a Britney Spears.
Good for you. Good
Brittany
man.
on 7.
I just
Oh my
shaved
God,
like
this is a
this
full
right
Menti
here in
bee.
the middle, and I shaved the sides right here. But I leave the side, like the sideburns coming down, going along the
The
chin
mutton
and
chops.
the mustache.
Yes,
But
the mutton
shaved
chops.
I shaved the middle of the mustache, so it's just like coming down like a letter J on both sides of my face.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. That fresh start. Exactly.
How
Oh,
close are the girls to Ravenloft at this point?
Not close enough.
not close enough.
Close enough.
Not close enough.
I might be able
We're
to
like
find myself a nice dusk elf.
3 hours away.
Oh, we're like, remember all the Dusk Elven women are gone.
Well, fuck. I guess I'll be single forever.
No, I mean,
Oh my
I feel about
god.
guys.
Oh my god.
Setting.
Oh my god.
This shit
Oh my
sucks.
god.
I just take the bag of holding and put it over my head for a minute. I just
No,
need a moment.
no,
And I've just got the bag. I'm
no.
just screaming. I'm just screaming into the bag of holding.
Literally into the void, screaming into the void.
Avoid. I'm so mad that we won't get to see this, but thank you for the visual imagery from my life. This is
We're gonna catch up with them later and just see like little shave marks and be like, "What happened here?"
like, dude, you good? What happened?
You're
It's
alive.
like seeing your friend the next day and realizing they cut bangs and being like, "Are you okay?" Just
like,
got
you good,
bangs.
friend?
Oh my
Or like
god.
the drastic hair dye color where you're like, are you okay? Do we need to talk about this
Tobias is
today?
having a full mental breakdown as he takes the bag of holding off his head. Like at one point, you see he's got it like down to like his shoulders, like his arms are kind of up in there and everything. And when he gets the bag back off his head, he's got one end of the rope of climbing like tied around his neck, and he's like walking towards the castle with the rope in his hand. And then he gives it the order to start climbing itself up the thing. You just see the
No,
rope climbing.
no,
Just start
cool
falling.
down. Nope, not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth
Oh
it.
my
There
God.
are. No, listen. Take that rope out from around his neck. No. Just pop you with it. Go, no.
He's all just
I mean,
swollen and just.
Cat goes, it really is a hang glider.
Jesus H. Roosevelt Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Stop it!
All of you, jail.
Oh, wow.
Oh, oh my god.
Okay. We will go back to the women now. Oh no, we're going back to the women now.
I can't breathe.
Neither can he.
I'm trying to be quiet. I have to be quiet because Craig's going to
I
bed.
threw myself at one point. What now?
No. She has to be quiet because her husband's trying to go to sleep.
Husband's trying to go to bed. Oh my god.
Tell him to wear earplugs.
It doesn't work.
Oh wow. By the way,
I'm
I
crying.
did clip that earlier, just so you know. So you'll be able to grab a bunch of that right there, Corbin. And
That
yeah,
sounds good. That sounds good. I have a list.
that's some good soup right there.
Yeah,
I can't fucking breathe.
So, inspirational or biased? Both of them? I don't know.
Okay, ladies.
All right.
You've been walking for at least an hour, 2 hours.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can't.
I thought I had gotten rid of this cough. God damn it.
Oh
Sorry
my
about
goodness gracious.
That was some good stuff right there. That was some.
Yeah.
Fucking Tobias.
I mean, first that fall, and then the
Look, I'm writing a note. I'm writing a note to all the people that you are in game with. Must watch.
Oh my
Shmulish
god.
Idol.
I'll make
boy.
clips. No one's gonna watch the whole thing.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna go ahead and write a note and pin it to his back. He won't be able to reach it. Somebody
you
will
go.
find it in his group.
Put it right next to the one that
Oh.
says "Pick me."
You know, it's a shame that Duke isn't in here watching this right now.
Oh my god.
That'd be funny.
Oh god.
He's the one
Really
that plays
funny.
the Tabaxi.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
Fucking hell. Oh my god.
Or even Emerald to be like, "I told you so."
yeah.
Oh fucking hell.
Yeah. So ladies,
Yes.
um,
I'm sure it does.
were you going to continue to Madame Eva camp, or were you going to head towards the castle?
Head towards the camp.
Actually, before making a
Where we were
decision, I
headed
don't
anyways.
really know everybody too well. No one particularly knows Tobias here, but Runa does know Koga.
We do not
On a
want to
scale
leave
of-
Koga alone with
That's-
somebody else that we don't know. We need
That
to go.
was going to be my question: is on a scale of 1 to 10, how much can he be trusted alone? I'm
0.
assuming
Yes.
a
Tell
0.
them the muffin story.
I don't even know if so. Oh, cool.
So-
Yeah,
We
Do you
have
read
to
it
go
down?
pick them up.
I don't think
Basically,
it was party to the muffin story. Aqua knows it.
So the first time Koga ever met Strahd, he was in his head, and we were traveling, and Strahd's like, "You are new. I do not know you." I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "What would you like more than anything in the?" I looked at him in my head, and I was just like, "Blueberry muffin." And he was just like, "I do not understand. You want a muffin? How many muffins to kill Laura?" Then I was like, "Oh, there's not enough."
Muffins of the world.
He's like, "Well, how many to kill Correa? So I need at least, he's worth banana nut brand muffin, at least." And he's like, "But you just said blueberry." He's like, "But it's not the same." And now he owes me muffins. And he right towards the end of the conversation, he was just like, "I'm going to say this, and I don't think I've ever said this to anyone else before, but I don't ever want to speak to you again." By the time the
Yeah.
conversation was done, so
Yeah.
whenever Strahd contacts us, he doesn't talk to me.
He doesn't talk to Koga. He wants
That's funny.
nothing to do with Koga.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Koga is the only one in the party that could absolutely leave through the mist, and he would have no problem with it
No issues whatsoever.
Can go.
whatsoever.
I've said this before. I dumb my way out of situations with the character.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Makes
So
other folks' jobs harder.
So towards the castle.
yes, apparently we have to go towards the castle.
Yes.
Oh, I hate that damn castle. But at least I know Strahd's not living, so I don't care about that too much. Maybe it's nice in there now.
Yeah, maybe they've spruced the place up.
Yeah,
Get a
in-
tour.
I mean, if there's a queen
I
in
don't
charge,
want a damn
it can't
door.
be worse.
The new queen is.
Do any of you know who Esmeralda is? Because I
met-
don't know her at all.
I've met her briefly when I was working in the infirmary in our Strahd. She came. I think she's like you and Tobias.
Hold on.
She's
Do not go watch the muffin clip right now. We got stuff going on here right now. Don't go watch the muffin clip. Watch
For the
muffin clip
VOD
afterwards.
people, it's fine.
yeah. The brain. I think she's something of an artificer.
Interesting. In Barovia?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
From what I
Does she also have the
remember-
little metal things?
What little metal things?
The things that Tobias has that shoot the other little or smaller yellow metal thing. He didn't say it had a name, so
I
was trying to call it like a projectile launching cannon thing.
No,
I don't know, but I want one.
I don't know. I know she had a metal leg. When I met her,
Interesting. So similar to
I
Warforged?
think someone said she studied under Van Richten.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. We have a guy that he studied under Van Richten. No, not Van Richten. What is his name? I don't remember.
But yeah, I don't know.
Van Richten was the Mad Mage, so you guys have him too?
Was it Van Richten?
We have.
I'm not recalling things correctly, and I'm not looking at my nose.
Van Richten was not the Mad Mage.
No, other one? Cool. Never mind, that's just Corbin.
I thought Van Richten was like a vampire hunter.
Yes.
No, he was. Is he? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
He had
it's
an
Morgan
alternate.
Kynan
He had an
who's the Mad
alternate
Mage.
personality.
Mm-hmm.
Called Rictavio.
Oh, yeah.
loves.
Yeah, the one that Lorelai doesn't trust within 10 feet of anybody.
Oh, the lying guy at the bar.
Rictavio, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, Van
Rictavio.
Richten?
Excuse
In
me?
person?
Yes, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah,
Well, you
he's
do now.
I wouldn't trust him with too much. He's
I mean,
No
Rictavio
one is
Information.
bugged
listen.
the ever-living
He is
Shen.
He is a monster hunter. He introduced himself specifically as a werewolf hunter to our group. He is mostly in it for his own personal gains because of some unforgiven past experiences with his son, we'll say. I don't know as much as I would like to about him, because quite frankly, I would like all the dirt I could get on this guy, because no one is
Oh,
altruistic
he's a nice guy.
no one is altruistic to that degree without wanting something in return.
Listen,
From
he
what
is
I
a great guy.
recall, I don't know where our Rictavio is. I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, okay. So you might want to.
I haven't seen him since Velaki exploded.
He hasn't talked to you. I'm not sure you're going to get him to a spot to where he particularly wants to tell you about any of that.
He talked to
Well-
some of my party members, from
He's
what I
a-
remember.
He's a terribly sensitive, or not sensitive, he's a terribly secretive person. I'm just under the assumption he wants to stay under the radar, hence the alter ego in the same way that I use mine in Vespar. But
Yes. But Rictavio has been very useful for us in our adventures. He actually, he's very helpful if you ask the right questions.
tell me everything
If
you
you
know.
ask his new personality is
Know that.
a showboater. You
Okay.
have to give
What do you
him
know about his
a
past
wall.
that I can use?
I don't know very much about his past. I'm not one who gives a crap about pasts, to be honest with you. I want to know who you are sitting in front of me right now. Not if you killed 50,000 people last week. I want to know if you're still a decent person. Don't care. Rictavio has helped us a lot through a lot of things. He got us Cook,
You froze.
who helped us drug the helped us get through to find Cook, who the the bathroom. I don't remember what Artin called it, but it was a bathroom drug, and we got in, killed
It's the
the
poopsin.
elves over the poopsin. We killed the elves that were over there in the reformatory. It took us like what, 12 seconds? And we were in and out. They were gone.
So they're mostly top. Got it.
Have any of you guys encountered
I wouldn't say that they're
gems?
top. I would say
They're
that
not
you need to
gems.
have somebody like we have.
So
we have an Arden. Got these
you are.
very
You
deadly
said you
person.
were Helena. You said you are over 100 years old, and you think that
110.
110. And despite whatever people's pasts are, you think that whoever they are in front of you when you first meet them is who they actually are?
Not most of the time, but I get a really good feel for people, like if I can trust them or not. And
It's a good
Trust
thing you have a
Rictavio.
long lifespan, because I feel like you have a lot more to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweetheart, my lifespan is not very long. I'm not even from the timeline that I'm in.
Don't call
The
me
last time I
sweetheart.
saw
I'm
them.
46. And a grandmother.
Well, in my lifetime, I'm not even from the timeline. I'm not
Doesn't
from this
particularly
timeline.
Farryn,
matter
when
here.
she said she's a
We're not the world.
grandmother, you see it now. You see how
Oh.
she looks like a family member of yours.
Are we related? Kind of. I'm Erica's like, Seti, what are you doing? Are Lorelai and Farryn related?
Here, let me pop in a picture of her again.
Did you hear again?
It wasn't the magic eggs. I'm talking about the seed gem things.
Oh, the things for the
winery.
fertilizing the earth, yeah.
Yes. Have you guys encountered any?
No,
there was-
we know
We
that
haven't found
where
any cool ones.
we know that they're missing, but past that, we just figured that out literally yesterday.
If only the party hadn't split up, because somebody from another night that's over at the castle right now, fucking ugly crying over a woman.
Oh, Runa
How
knows
far
full
from
well.
Ravenloft?
She's gonna ask him before we split.
I don't know who this is.
Elena's right.
Well,
Lorelai,
who's
what
the
is
character? Who's the spell
Lorelai, what
sister?
is your last name? That's Jaheira from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Jaheira from Baldur. Okay.
Okay, now
Same
we'll go back.
accent and everything.
Now we'll go back to the board again.
My last name is Dawnfall, and before Dawnfall it was Terrence, and before Terrence it was Spenna.
Seti, do I recognize any of those names?
No.
And from Dunaya, it's probably a world you wouldn't know about. You definitely would remember it if you went there. We had a God's War about 600 years ago, nearly destroyed the planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. I'm going to be messaging the girls. Boys, keep talking, because I got to message the girls about something.
Oh my gosh, you have a mustache this entire time? I had no idea what you looked like. Bro, I thought you were older than that.
Fantastic. Love it.
That's
a
fun.
good look.
He's a good look.
Yep.
Love the copper.
Listen, buddy, between you and me, like, yeah, she's pretty cool, but she's not worth, and I point to the rope and the thing, it's like, this. No. And besides, it's not even the same one. Like, I'm dumb, but I get that.
Sorry, that was funny.
Keep talking, boys. Or don't.
It's okay.
Waiting for Corvinus to, or
Yeah.
for Carl
Just sit
to
here
sort himself.
quietly.
Yep.
Oh,
All
is he
right,
still
so-
sorting himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just
Tobias
like the hat at Hogwarts.
ends up like he's like when he's done with the fucked up shave, that's how it looks. Like he's just like the beard's gone, like it's just a little bit of stubble, and then he has like the handlebar.
I forgot.
He's like greased up. He's using his own
sent it
tears
to the wrong
to
chat.
kind of like smooth out the mustache to get it out, and he gets his things. He's going to pull out of his belt pouch a token that Esmeralda had given him a long time ago, and then he's going to take it. Like he just opens up the his bag of holding and just throws it in there. Like normally he carries it in his belt pouch so he knows right where it's at. He just throws it all the way in there, and then he's gonna go back and contemplate casting heat metal on her prosthetic leg.
Jeez.
But buddy, what are we doing?
He's contemplating it. He's not really doing it.
All right.
So Tobias is suicidal. Completely.
Right?
He's trying to figure out. So he was there with the Dusk Elves thing, so he knows this. Was he? Has Tobias met the Dusk Elves before now? I'm trying to remember.
Corvinus has.
I know Corvinus has. I don't think Tobias has. He showed up when they were in Vallaki. They went from Vallaki down to level the windmill. Then we went to the winery. We did the winery, and we wound up at Argynball's Tolt.
Might not have.
We murdered a bunch of werewolves on the road, and we went back. We went to the tower, and then we went back to Vallaki. Okay. Yeah, so he has not met the Dusk Elves. What do I know about the Dusk Elves?
What do you know about the Dusk Elves? How long?
I know all of the things.
Tobias is from the Elder Realms, right?
Yeah, I'm from Waterdeep. Well, that's where I.
Okay,
I
you're
live.
from Waterdeep. I get your your characters mixed up. So you know they're native to Barovia. You know that of all the elves, they probably have the least amount of magic. You know that they're darker skinned, but they don't look like drow. They're not that kind of dark skinned. They're more tannish.
Okay.
You don't know a whole lot about them though, because you didn't encounter them a lot.
All right. And so this Esmeralda, she looks considerably older than my Esmeralda, right?
Yes, she does look older than your Esmeralda.
All right. Let's see.
She comes walking over and she's like, I'm sorry for whatever your Esmeralda put you through. I can promise you, I wouldn't have put you through that because we wouldn't have lasted that long. Because I don't last that long with anyone.
A little personal, but okay.
That's because of Van Richten. And I was like, it's fine. And I put my hand out like to shake her hand to, let bygones be bygones.
She shakes your hand, and
She grabs my hand, I pull it up to my lips, and I pull her close. And I try to kiss her.
Remember what we talked about.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. I might not get to.
So
you won't have.
Besides the fact that
I'm
consent's a
not
thing,
get to.
go ahead and I'm gonna call this an attack. So go ahead and try to attack her with your lips.
How's a nat 20 sound?
Are you kidding me right now? What?
That's...
Oh man.
Besides the fact that 2 or 3 crossbows have been pulled on you immediately, and are right in your face.
We're all gonna die before we get there.
No, they're both gonna die before the 4 of us get there.
Probably not Koga.
Fucking men. God dang it, guys.
I mean,
I just had this talk with him.
This is why women live longer than men.
women don't attack people with their lips.
Prime example.
Where'd it go? There she is.
Tobias spends his life playing with gunpowder. That's why women live longer.
True.
That's true.
We believe in safety equipment. Also why.
Yep.
Yes.
One, I need you to make a wisdom save.
God.
I hope you... I was about to say, I hope you fucking fail.
I got a 4 on the die, plus 2.
It's like...
So you failed.
Yes.
Okay. So, you're going to be vulnerable to slashing damage.
Damn.
Not piercing.
As she rakes her hand axe across your throat.
Oh, man.
Does
Yep, she'll be dead before I get there.
Does a 20 hit you?
Can I reaction to cast shield?
Yes, you can.
It does not.
Okay. if you ever try to kiss me or anyone without their permission in front of me, your cute little magic shield better protect your fucking testicles.
Oof. Get it, queen.
And she stands up. Boys, drop them off
The cliff.
at the river. Let them swim up to see Madame Eva.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, y'all are fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say drop them off, you don't have to slow down the wagon for him. And she walks away.
Damn.
At Crossbow, you were both told to climb up into the wagon.
Oh.
Oh, you are getting
This day of
punched,
knowing
baby.
you has been great.
So
I get up in the wagon. I'm not going to
bug
argue with them.
table, like fair. Wow. Holy crap. Said, have you seen? Well, you know what Farryn looks like, and you know what Arden looks like.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she didn't want to talk about it.
Nope, she did not bring it up at all. She only brought up that she was from Kresk.
Yeah. So, you guys are taken by wagon, and as you guys are cruising along, one of the guys holding a crossbow at you guys looks at you, Koga, and goes, "You know your buddy almost got killed, right?"
I don't blame her.
Okay.
Like, he and I literally had a conversation about that.
I mean, I get it. She's hot, but yeah, man, you can't just do that. You can't just grab a woman and kiss her like that, man.
You can't grab anybody like that.
Well, I mean, he can grab
But yeah.
me. If he wanted to kiss somebody, he could have kissed me. I mean, I would have let him kiss me.
Oh, really?
D2. No, flip
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
But yeah, man, there's
Lord
such
have mercy.
there's such a thing as consent, man. You know, and
All right.
Right, I just got through talking about consent.
yeah.
I told him his ex needs to put the sensual in consensual. It's not as funny now.
Oh, yeah, that's not. Maybe he misunderstood. Did you misunderstand? Are you simple?
I move closer to him.
You're gonna kiss me now, aren't you?
You want me to?
It's kind of lost. Yeah, I'm not in the mood anymore.
And I cast Thunderwave out of the wagon.
You cast what?
What?
Thunderwave and jump out of the wagon.
I didn't hear. There was too much laughter. What?
I cast
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave and jump out of the wagon.
Oh my
What's your
god.
intelligence, Tobias? Because it's not coming through, man. Or is this a wisdom problem?
And I thought Corveus was bad. Is this
Listen, this ain't even
normal?
the half of it.
Tobias, are you off your meds?
Do you remember what Esmeralda told the entire party about me?
Oh, I do. I remember
I
exactly
don't.
what your ex-girlfriend told the whole party about you.
Air the class, man.
Absolutely destroyed.
So this is
Heartbroken. He is
Men are
devastated.
crazy.
Men are crazy,
men are crazy.
especially when they love a woman. They do crazy things.
Imagine.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Um,
I know.
we are going to say you guys were.
Now the question is he going to run back into the castle or not?
Your guess is about as good
Didn't
as
even
mine
make it
right
to-
now.
Hold on, man.
Roll that damage on Thunderwave. Koga, you realize
Yeah.
you're getting hit by Thunderwave too, right?
I get it. I get it.
Okay.
What is it? A dex save, strength save, or is it just straight taking damage?
Say we fucking leave him.
Con save.
Okay, I can do that.
11 thunder damage.
What's my target?
15.
15?
Yep.
I'll make it with a natural 20.
Nice. Nice.
Well, at least the driver of the wagon made it. So, did the wagon make? Did the horses make it?
Oh shit!
Oh my god. And y'all thought the 250 people was bad.
One horse made it.
Yeah, that wagon's fucked.
We will cut over to the women. Ladies.
Oh, man.
You guys got to somewhere around here when Bray came riding up behind you.
Awesome.
Picked you all four up.
Fantastic.
And as you're crossing over this bridge, Helena, as you guys cross over this bridge, and this bridge is roughly 100 feet over the river. It's pretty high up.
Uh-huh.
It reminds you, Helena, of another bridge somewhere else that is also just about as high. So why don't you tell them a short little story about that other bridge that's just about as high?
The bridge in the mountains.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a bridge just like this in the mountain range over there, and she's gonna point to the mountain range where there's known of caves and caverns. And if you're not careful on that bridge, because it is way older than this one, it will snap in half. So you have to like be very, very careful. You can't be too much. You have to be delicate with it. It's one of those bridges that you need to cross, get to the caves. But if not, death.
Which bridge is this? Is it this one
Barovia is
over
a
here? By Luna Lake? Or the one over by Luna River? Or the one over by Lake Beratok? Or the one that's over by Barovia? Do you know how many bridges there are over here?
You will hear the wolves howling in the night when you know you've
You'll hear the wolves
And
howling in all of
cooler.
Barovia. Welcome.
What's the name of the bridge?
not always. The Solonoka Pass.
What?
No.
The world are you?
Salinka.
What?
The Salinka Pass.
Okay. So as soon as you hear that, why don't you give me a history check?
Okay. How do you spell it? SAL.
is it is
Lane.
spelled TS.
Are you kidding?
No,
Eh.
I'm not kidding. TSOLENKA.
Lenka Bridge. Okay. And then history. Where is it? Oh, sorry. 18.
That sounds familiar. That sounds very, very familiar to you.
It does. Cool. Do I know where on the map that would be? Because she did tell me where the caves were when we were making the maps up on the hill.
To the left of where you just were. You were up on top of Mount Gacus. Up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit. Who's orange?
Me.
Who's brown?
Runa. Oh, me.
Okay.
Corbin.
So go right above where you were, Corbin. Above Lake Luna.
Oh,
that one.
See the red lettering there? That actually says Salinka Pass.
Oh.
Can barely read it.
Barely read it.
Yeah, you can't. Okay, so that would be where the werewolf encampments are, and you have to be careful on the bridge. Got it.
But that name, it sounds really familiar to you. 952. And as you like look back that direction, all of a sudden you hear Bray go, "Oh shit!" And you all turn to look what he sees, and you see another wagon around the bend that all of a sudden basically just blows up right in front of you guys.
Ah, for Agma's sake, I swear.
And you are all thrown out.
Our wagon?
Everybody is thrown out of the wagons. As you guys are coming around the corner, another wagon's coming around the other corner. Because if you'll see right here,
I bet you it's that wagon Tobias let her go. Jumped off of. What a.
Okay, cool.
And that is where we end this week. That is where March Madness ends.
But we have to.
Aww.
But
We have to get back.
we have to get back, right? No. Cool.
When you wake up, you will be back.
Oh, so we just don't even get to say bye. We're just. Okay. Okay. Huh.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know how many times you guys have had a chance to say goodbye to each other, like hang gliding, like.
Listen, we were having a good time. It is not our fault you gave us free reign.
I was about to say, but I can make anything into a side quest, man.
Same.
You will wake up in your dimension. You will wake up in your dimension. You will probably be cursing somebody named Tobias.
Yeah. Because there's no way he's smart enough to know what a gun is, but to do that to a wagon over a bridge.
What a dare.
Runa needed to ask Tobias about the fucking seed gems.
I wanted to ask him about the freaking more about Van Richten.
That's the fun of March Madness.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there are people from other nights that got to talk to different people, and you guys
That's true.
Probably heard some stuff. You guys will probably
we all
be able
get
to
back
together.
on our normal night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Don't forget,
To
you're all
Tobias's
level
party.
7.
Oh, right. I didn't finish that.
Heck yeah.
Don't forget you're level 7. And
I gotta do that.
when you wake up and you realize you're in your own dimension, you aren't where you fell asleep in your own dimension.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, you motherfucker.
That's scary. That is so
Yeah,
scary.
that is horrifying.
That's
Where
not
are
fun.
we?
That's
Yeah.
horrifying at the moment.
We have to wait a week to find out where we end up waking
You have
up.
to
Probably.
wait until your regular night to find out.
Oh
be fun.
my gosh, Steady.
Bitch, I'm in the middle of a war. And I'm not where I went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the middle of a mission with people.
I'm
And if
at
I'm
the
not where I
winery.
went to bed, that means nobody is together or in the winery. Yeah, we're at the winery. Yeah.
Oh, you are
That's right.
too?
We're at the
Nice.
winery. I got nervous. Second.
Nice.
We
You're
just
just at
got done
you're
killing
just
all
at
the
the
things.
winery, like, I think about 5
Vibing.
or 6 days ahead of where we are, timeline-wise. Ish.
Tobias is supposed to be with his party going back to see Baba Yaga.
Yeah, that didn't come up at all. You.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Good luck.
That's okay. Remy's got the dirt on that one.
Okay.
Thank you, Twitch.
You guys should be
Thank you
fine.
so
Thank
much.
you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you.
I love these people. They
Yay.
are so
Thank you
much
for joining
fun.
us for the craziness.
I have the best players.
They are.
All of them.
We love you, Steady.
Even the
It's
chaotic
super fun.
ones,
I think you
like my friend Carl, who uses this to like cause new trauma to other people to deal with his own trauma.
You trauma bonder. You trauma bonder.
Tomorrow night, Thursday night, ladies' night, the last night of March Madness. Well, the last night of the mixed up March Madness.
Yeah.
Next week is the last week of March, and they all find out where they wake up in their own dimensions, and it's still madness.
Egg,
Love
yeah.
ya.
Ooh, the chaos.
Wednesday
Let's
night March
go.
Madness.
Good
Tell
night.
the folks good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.